Welcome to Utopia, please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great. Just as long as we've already let it through our gates. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. You've got a pet peeve,
We'll kick it out for you.
it's so wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show, by now you know.
The Utopia Project.
Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a cheeky little show where we chew the fat and discuss all those little things in life and decide whether or not they're part of our hypothetical utopia. I'm Chunky T, and I'm joined each and every week by the man who gets a hard-on for greyhounds. It's Jack Magic!
Yeah, fucking love
Your green screen's wrong.
What? Oh no, what's going on?
There's a rip in the time.
Hold on. Fix the green screen.
Fix it, I'll fix it.
Fix the green.
This is
there
not an illusion.
There we go, yeah. That's because Chopper's over there.
I nearly got pulled out of Utopia there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh God, no!
Sucked off in Utopia.
Sucked off to Utopia.
Yeah. I'm also joined each and every week by the man who gets a hard-on for tucking his T-shirt into his jeans. It's the Bootman and Shoppy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, how's the hard-on?
It's all right actually.
Yeah?
But, yeah.
He can't go.
I love a t-shirt.
He can't go anywhere because his jeans are that fucking tight.
Well, yeah, they are. I don't wear jeans anymore, Jack. I'm a gentleman now.
Wear stretchy trousers.
The thing is, although I kind of think it looks cool, I also get vibes of like my dad and my stepdad in the pub in 1980.
Yeah. All you need is just a tash.
Yeah.
I've got a tash.
Just a singular
if you got rid of
tash,
the beard, just
big
a tash.
bushy, like 80s
I do
tash.
like the
Proper
tash
porn star
on its
tash.
own.
Yeah.
Not a porn star tash.
Yeah.
Just a normal tash like that.
Porn
look.
stash.
I love a tucked-in t-shirt, man.
Yeah. What you got a special tucked-in T-shirt there?
I've got a special one.
Let's have a look at it.
Look at this.
Look,
It's real.
Real.
It's not even on the screen
It's
anymore.
not.
It's in life. It's in real life.
A real life
Utopia
t-shirt. Come and get your real life
Utopia Project
t-shirts.
T-shirt ready here for me and one for you for £25 off www.utopiaproject.com.
Yeah, or tuppod.com. Yeah, they are actually available, aren't they? So we don't even need to be like...
Yeah, not even lying about it. Real life.
Yeah, they're cool little T-shirts.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Buy one, support the cause.
Yeah. Well, do you like that band?
Well, of course. What did they do?
Come on and leave me breathless.
Oh, Leave Me Bradley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on and leave me Bradley.
I have no idea what that band is.
Noah.
Come on in.
don't
There
wanna
was a
shout
nasty
about-
joke
I don't
because
wanna shout about Noah
she
for.
had a breast removal due to cancer, and everyone started singing "Come on and leave me breastless," which I thought was very insensitive. I definitely didn't laugh at that.
Yeah.
It's clever though.
Yeah.
Bad clever, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, not funny, ha ha.
What have we been up to, boys?
Not just mad bits, really.
Yeah. I feel like that's
bits.
Jack's thing.
Yeah, I
The thing is,
thought about
I'll
this on the bus actually
Yeah.
today. I was like, it's like stuff and things.
Yeah.
Things and
I've
stuff.
just been doing bits.
I've come to realise that when we was like trying to do the podcast more frequently and ramp it up, Jack was like, just think it's a lot to take on and all that. And then the other week on our chat when we was discussing stuff, Jack sent over a screenshot of his calendar to be like, right, these are the days I got free. He has one day dedicated in his calendar to putting the bins out.
No.
How big are those bins?
It's not a day
He's like,
dedicated to it.
I don't know if I'll make it that day, lads. I'm putting the bins out that day.
It's just so there's something in the calendar to say this bin needs to go out on this day. Because otherwise I'll forget which bin is supposed to go out.
Just put both. You know what I used to do at my old house? I used to put both of them at the front where they get collected from. I used to leave them there so I'd never forget.
Yeah.
And they'll just have
That's
to walk
clever, that.
to my drive. I'm a clever man.
Yeah.
We used to walk to the end of my drive and then just put stuff in there, and then they're always there. They never have to
Yeah.
remember to go out if they're always out.
Yeah. Although you can get in trouble in there for that. For some
Why?
places.
Why is everyone
adult
getting annoyed
conversation?
about
This
that?
isn't it?
Yeah.
Welcome to our comedy podcast. When do you put your bins out?
Why?
How do you bin yours?
No, why
In
do
my
you get in trouble
defence,
for that?
I can't even take the surrounding area of whatever they've got out because the main road is different council to our road.
Yeah, it's a really weird setup, isn't it?
Yeah, the border of the councils runs through our estate. So half of us are Lincoln
Is it like
City and
gangs?
half of us are North Stephen.
Yeah,
not
it
North
is.
Stephen.
There's Bloods and Crips. Like, he has blue bins, they have red bins.
Yeah, that's it. Don't be
Well,
mixing
there's a
bins,
bit of a
mate.
taboo about that because we're a certain council, we didn't have to pay for our bins. We just get given them.
Yeah.
But we got told, don't tell them that you didn't pay for your bin because they had to pay for their bin.
Now it's on a podcast.
Now I'm telling you, I don't pay for my bin. What about it?
Come
Why
on,
do
me,
they
bro.
have to pay for their bin though?
Because they're a different council, they have to pay for their bins.
Does that mean it like evens out? Like you get a free bin, they get
No,
a
it's
PS4.
just
It's obviously what
It's
that
council
council spends
policy.
money on, yeah.
Just really.
Our
Yeah.
council obviously spends money on bins.
It was like, it's mad. You go to my dad's house and he's got like 4 bins.
All
Like, he got a purple bin. What the fuck is that about? And he comes to
yeah,
ours and he has a fucking aneurysm because he's like, what? You put your recycling in your brown bin? That's for our garden waste. And I'm like, yeah, Dad. Like, it's just different here. Chill.
yeah, it's
know what
green
I
bin for garden waste, surely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you know what I
their
find?
recycling's blue.
Do you know what I find mad? Our bins at work, we have 2 of them, you know, them big like dumpster
old
bins,
biffers.
like big plastic, like a fucking wheelie bin on steroids.
Yeah.
We have 2 of them. Yeah. One says general waste. The other one says dry recycling. You know where they go?
Where?
In the same lorry.
Do they?
Yeah. But apparently it makes a difference because what I didn't realise is these lorries are mad clever these days, right? It goes in different. It goes in different sections, and the lorry weighs it as it takes it on board.
Yeah.
What?
It's mad.
What,
So
to see
if you've got loads of like concrete, because it's like not industrial, is it? But like commercial waste.
Yeah.
If you've got it full of fucking concrete, they'll take it, but they'll charge you an extra for it.
Oh, is it
Whereas if
like
it's
the
full of-
airport with the luggage? If
Yeah.
it goes over
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
then it's
Obviously, the lorry weighs itself before and after it's put the bin in.
fucking hell.
Crazy.
That's mad.
What a
Yeah.
topic to open on.
Yeah.
I've got to say though, it was yesterday actually. I went round the bins at
It's
work.
got Sharpie fired up regardless.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go,
I
Sharpie.
went round the bins
Joe,
at
I
work
fucking
to
love
put some
bins.
cardboard in, and there was like the general waste bin, and there was the recycling bin, and I was trying to like figure out which one to put it in and whatnot. And I moved the bins out of the way. There was a man there. He just like, rolling a cigarette, laying on some cardboard. I thought I'd come back later.
Hey,
I've disturbed it.
Connor, what? There's a man in the bin.
Yeah. Literally, I took half the cardboard out. I went back in. I said to Josh, I was just like, I'll take the other later. There was a man there. Like,
Just to blow that, alright?
It's fucking
just
stick
on
in
the
the
floor.
dump.
I looked at you and you're like,
Stick in the dump.
It surprises you. And
Yeah.
you're like, it's like I can imagine like if you get burgled at night and you're like, you're obviously in your home, you're like, oh no, you should be here. I wasn't expecting that. What's going on? Like horror film. I was like expecting just like cardboard and bins to be there. I moved it out and this like
There's
wizard
a
was
man
just
where
there.
the bin is supposed to be. Is my bin in his house?
It's just like some jungle man, like just on this cardboard.
It's Alan Parrish from Jumanji, mate. He's like, what year is it?
Yeah, he looked at me and went, "Hey!" and I ran away.
Just because it's made me think of it, Stick of the Dump, obviously, banging
Yeah.
thing, book, film, whatever
Yeah.
adaptation you want to read of it. What was the other
Well,
one?
you'd have to read the book.
Stick of the Dump was legit. Stick of the Dump was like my favourite.
You wanted to
book
be him when you
ever.
grew
I
up,
wanted to
didn't
be
you?
Stick. I wanted to meet Stick. It was
Yeah.
sick. What was
Meet
the other
Stick.
geezer? That weird winged thing that lived in a
Skellig?
lot. Skellig.
Oh, fucking Skelly.
I vaguely remember Skellig.
That's
Was
also
I remember
weird.
that. I think I
Your
read a book
lobster's
about
got
that.
Skellig in it, innit?
Yeah.
Skellig lives in his
The
loft.
only thing I know Stick of the Dump from is Little Britain. When he's like, what book do you want to get? And he's like, Stick of the Dump. And that was it. Yeah.
Stick of the dick. Stick of the dick.
Stick of the
It was a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Absolute
the bin update.
Yeah.
So as we were
it's
saying,
bin
Jack,
and
do
gone.
you do anything?
What have I been doing? Oh, bins. Bins is a good subject, isn't it? What have I been doing? I'm playing loads of DMZ at the minute.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I find DMZ goes either one way or the other.
You win or lose,
Either, but there's no in between. You either have a really sick game and you're like, I've absolutely murked everyone. I've got the weapons case. Like I'm leaving
unstoppable.
here. Quids in, boys. Sick game. And then you get like we had a game the other night. 3 of us went on. We got killed / got recruited by another team. So there was 6 of us in total, and they killed us. And I just shouted down the mic, "Revive us!" And then we all get the weapons case. Everybody wins here because that's what does my head in. So you get a weapons case. If somebody kills you,
You can revive the enemy.
yeah. So if you kill someone, you
Yeah.
can go and revive them, and they're then on your squad.
Oh.
Yeah. But what people don't
Claim
get,
them.
they just come and they're like, right, kill them, nick the case, fuck off. I'm like, right, if everybody plays nicely here, you either revive us, we revive you, we all get on the same team, we all leave with the weapons case, everybody benefits, rather than you just being a cunt. Yeah. And then, luckily they did it, and all six...
DMZ is a game.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
What do you play on that?
PlayStation.
That one.
Yeah.
But all six of us, these guys, there was one American and two British guys, and we had a sick game, and like afterwards we was like, pleasure boys, thank you, like really good game that. Whatever you do, have a good one. That was great. And they were like, yeah, sick. Thanks, boys. See you later. We was like, yeah, sick game. Other times you can go in and as soon as you spawn, you get shot in the face by a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah. You get that a
It's
lot
either
when you leave
one
your
way or
house,
the
though,
other.
don't
Say again.
you get that a lot when you leave your house. Don't you?
Yeah, you're shot in the face by a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Fucking living so close to the chilies.
Rough round there. What about you, Sharpie? What have you been up to? Jack's clearly been up to nothing.
Yeah.
In all of that, he's put his bins out this week. What are you doing, mate?
I went on a bus, man.
Yeah,
I spoke to you
bus
about
club.
earlier.
Yeah.
It was
Fucking
bus
love
club,
buses.
mate. I've got to update you on bus club, man.
Update on bus club.
Yeah,
go
I was
on.
running late this morning,
Yeah.
and I thought, right, I'm going to get a vape, and the post office where we get the vapes from is over the road from bus club, well, the bus stop where
Yeah.
bus club coincides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in the
Why is
morning.
it called running late, not walking late?
Because I was running.
Fair enough.
Because if I was walking, then I can't blame anyone but myself for being late, really, can I? I mean, I can't anyway.
Why don't you
but-
skip late? I expect that's much more fun.
Surely that would mean that you missed being late, though.
Gotta go, I'm late.
If you miss being late, are you early to being? Are you late to being late?
just haven't- you
if
haven't-
you're late to being late,
You can't be
early?
late if you don't turn up at all. Then you're absent, aren't you?
Yeah.
If you're late to late, you're absent, and if you're absent, you're not even early.
A good mind trick you can do is turn up, they go, you're late. You go, I'm not late, I'm just really early for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A wizard arrives
Exactly precisely when it means
when the bus
to.
turns up.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so I was going to get lost my words. I was going to go get a vape from the vape shop, and then I saw Brenda and Mavis there, and I was like, I've only got 5 minutes, and if there's a line, I can miss it. And the thing is with Barney buses, if you miss that bus, you ain't getting a bus for another 6 years. Like, they do not come
2 a
frequent.
day, that's it, innit?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, the one to work and the one home.
More or less. I said, I'll go get the vape. And she was like, don't you worry. We won't let this bus go without you.
And Mavis is there in the middle of the road like,
That is the moment, like with our club, that was the moment the bus club stopped being a club and became a
bigger
family.
club.
Yeah. It became a family.
yeah.
Bus family.
Yeah.
Made me laugh.
Sharpie is the Dom Toretto of the bus club.
Yeah.
I ain't got a bus club, I got family.
Just like that in the passenger
Yeah.
seat. Like that.
You don't need friends when you got a bus club.
Seeing the 16 bus come alongside of it, then just veering off like that.
It's been a long day.
But I was talking about
you, bus club. I'll talk all about it when I see you tomorrow morning at the bus stop. And I'll tell you all about it on my podcast Thursday.
Made me laugh. I was talking to Brenda the other day, and she was saying how she'd broke her wrist, and she was like, look,
It's all that furious amounts of whacking
Yeah.
you off, isn't it?
can't help it. It has to be done.
You know I'm weak for Dominic Toretto, Mavis.
Is Brenda the one that leaves a garage open for you to have a look in when you want?
No, that's the other one.
I dropped Sharpie off because obviously we're doing a bit of podcasty bits on Tuesday, and I dropped Sharpie off at his house, and he's got like a car park behind the house where you're parking, and there's just a garage open with a sofa out at the front of it, and I went, oh, so you got us a podcast chair for the guests? And he was like, yeah, and then went on to say that garage is Brenda or Mavis or whoever.
No, it's the other one. I don't think we've given her a name yet. Let's call her Gladys.
Yeah.
Okay. So Gladys said to me, she was like, if you want that weight bench, remember talking about the weight bench, you can have it on one.
Yeah.
Let's go in the garage. It's always open. There's just stuff in there. Take what you want. I was like,
just take anything. I don't want any of it. Just left.
She is
garage
odd.
left open.
Just for a free-for-all.
Yeah.
She
Come on,
told me
yourself.
today, actually, someone's coming to pick that. So
The garage up.
Yeah, pick the garage
I'll
up.
take it all.
See how
Should
strong
you just
they
go
are.
clear it
Yeah.
out?
What?
Should you just go clear it out?
It looks not nice stuff.
I'm taking all
That
this.
sofa has been out a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's squishy.
But
yeah, go on.
Anyway, she said, Brenda said, I broke my wrist. And she was like, look. And I was like, yeah, I can see it's broken.
Yeah.
And she was like, who's it thinks I was, Mavis that I was copying her because she broke hers the other day. And I said, is Mavis the one with the... Like that? She was like, yeah.
She's the one with the granny fro.
She's got
Tom
the big
Jones.
Tom Jones there.
Tom Jones, yeah.
Grandma had Tom
I like
Jones
how it's like, you did it the same way people go, are they the, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not deaf. He's black.
But yeah, so we did a little bus club, and then I managed to dig myself into a hole with Shannon a little bit.
Yeah?
So basically I used the wrong terminology. She said to me, messaged me when I was on the bus, said, are you happy? And I knew she meant like, are you happy in the relationship? And I'm like, of course I'm happy in the relationship, but I sort of had a bit of fun with it. I played it as saying, are you happy with the bus journey? So
Well, it's a bus club. Of course the text would be about the bus journey.
I hadn't told her about this yet either. But yeah, I said, yeah, I'm happy with it. Like, I do enjoy my buses. I hope not many more people get on though, because I don't really like people. But at the moment, I am enjoying it. It is good. I've only been on about 5 minutes though. I don't think she like wanted to like correct it or anything, so she was like, oh good, I'm glad you're enjoying it. She's like,
She's been doing Sharpie long enough to know I might as well just go with it.
Just go with it, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
that's right. Hey, that's mean.
Hey, that's mean.
But yeah,
I thought you said, hey, that's me. To confirm.
yeah, both. 2-for-1 deal. but yeah, I said that, and I said, I just like it because, you know, it's good headspace. Which I mean, like, you know, you just switch off, and I just like my bus because I can listen to my music through Barney Fields, out in the sticks. It's like half an hour bus journey. You just switch off. It's
you can worry about driving, being a passenger, maintaining conversation. You just exist, and you know the driver will be like, "We're here, buddy," and you're like, "Okay, Tom."
Literally, I love it. I love going on the bus. It's one of my favourite things.
Same.
But
I love sitting on top
Jack likes it for different reasons.
no, I'm a driver because I'm not legally allowed to drive, and I think I wouldn't like that. It'd give me too much anxiety. That would have killed everyone. I don't want to do that.
No, but
slide right down.
With that, you can pretend to drive the bus, knowing full well none of your actions are going to result in anybody's
How
death.
scared would you be if it started doing it though?
You're like, oh my god, it's working! It's working!
I got no brakes or anything else. Oh, but yeah, I used the word headspace when I should have just said like I like switching off. Or something. Like it's just a nice relaxing time. And then she said, "Oh, if you got a lot on your mind." I was like, "No, it's just nice. Just like the bus is nice."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Well, you will tell me if you're, worried about anything." And I was like, yeah. I was like, you sure? I'm like, no, just like the bus. It's just nice.
It's just
I can't get through enough through saying the same thing of like, but it's just nice. I just like a bus, man.
Yeah.
I really like a bus.
Yeah.
Just for headspace.
Got a lovely gentle rumble as well, innit?
Just a lot of space. Like you don't have to do a lot of that space.
Put your head on the window and go like that when it's slows down.
It's really comfy.
No, I don't need to put my head on the window. I just sit there and go.
Well, I mean, it probably explains why my teeth are as bad.
He just sits there and makes sure he's got low blood sugar, and they just go.
Oh, I like it.
It probably explains why my teeth are as bad as they are, because I used to, when they have the metal bars across the top of the seats.
Yeah.
I used to put my teeth on that and go ding 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 ding.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And then I was like, that's
How
fun.
many grubby hands have been on that?
I used to climb underneath and lick everybody's legs.
I was about to say, you used to do that because that's lovely and sanitary, but you won't eat broccoli.
Oh no!
I don't know where it's been.
That's been outside a lot.
Yeah, but I'll fucking put my mouth around this bus handle that's public.
You fucking bus handle.
And you don't know whose wanky shit-stained hand's been touching it.
Did you not check underneath to see if there's any little treat
Any spare chewing gum?
minty treats under there?
No, but I did, right, at work the other day. I got in a vehicle to move it, and the person that dropped it off has always got chewing gum in. And I was like, it's always got chewing gum in. And I was like, oh, I'll get in this vehicle, I'll move it around the back. Got in this, move around the back. I noticed as I got in there's a pack of like Nicorette, like old like fag chewing gum in there, but it looked all like mashed, and I was like, that looks weird. Like, is that melted or something? I picked it up.
It was coke.
I picked it up.
Let's have a smell of it.
Yeah.
I picked it up to have a look. It's all half chewed Nicorette that he'd put back that he put back in the packet. I was like, oh, free Nicorette.
You looked at chewing gum and thought, that looks a bit mashed, and you didn't think someone's probably chewed it.
No, because
chewing gum.
No, because it was in a packet with the lid on, the foil on, and everything. I just assumed it was like maybe melted or a bit. Oh, I was like, what's that?
To be fair,
and obviously he chewed it and put it back. Really, yes, for the environment, that's a better way of doing it.
Actually, next time you have a piece of chewing gum, the ones that are the strips, like juicy fruit and all that, double mint.
No, old school then.
If you look on that, it says that's what you're supposed to do with it.
Oh, really?
You spit it out, put it back in the foil wrapper, wrap it up, pop it in the bin. That's what it says.
Oh, makes more sense, because it doesn't disintegrate enough.
And it's not sticking to everything then, is it? But
that's always good.
I just thought it was gross.
You don't, you just go like that.
One minute.
Yeah. You need to fix
Not
that
my
window,
problem
mate. It's making a funny noise.
All them windows you can put down on the bus.
No, on the bus.
Oh, it's come back at me.
I'll tell you what I need to do with the buses, right? You know, with the windows, because of COVID, they always have to be open.
Yeah.
And now COVID's like a cold now, but that's still a thing. So sometimes you get on the bus in the morning, and if I ain't got my big coat on, it is like hypothermia, because they have all the fucking windows open. It's like fucking like that. It's horrible. Because I don't think I can, because then I feel like if I shut it, everyone's looking at me like you're killing people.
You're killing grannies.
Yeah.
I really like them funny videos.
Dead.
Bye, babies.
Natural selection.
I like them videos of people who are clearly arguing over whether they want the window open or not on the bus.
Yeah.
There's a classic one. There's one sat on the back of the bus that's a bit higher up and one that's a bit lower, and it's a slidey window, and he slides the window open and then she slides it shut, and then they're just going
I think I've seen that.
and then eventually she's like,
She just holds it.
holds it up but won't look at him.
Well, it's not there. I'm not
just hold
going to
it.
acknowledge him.
Yeah. He's like, open the fucking window.
That's it. If you don't acknowledge them, then you can't row with them. Simple as
Yeah.
that.
Pretty much. One more little thing
It's like
about
when
buses.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
He's loving his buses.
Yeah, I've realised don't clean them ever, right? Because it was a couple of weeks ago that Connor messaged me because he was on his bus club. Obviously, we have separate bus clubs now, unfortunately. But big up Connor, bus club. But he was like, "Look, there's a fucking condom on this bus. Literally, like." We used or whatever, but tied in a knot,
open.
Yeah.
And
I was like, "That's gross, man." And then I got on the bus in the evening to go home. Still there. Send my photo. That fucking same condom still there. So why
was it?
pick it up?
Have you seen it on a different day since though?
Don't know if it's the same one.
Shop is
It-
like, I've
it'll
licked this
be cleaned
condom. It's
like-
the same one as was here this morning.
Yeah, but
It's the
cleaned
same.
Still gross.
Oh, fucking Connor, you've had all the insides out of it.
You've had all the juice out of the middle.
Oh, you just left me the skin.
I fucking hate the skins,
fruit.
man.
Sucking up another man's love juice.
Look at least microwave it. Jesus Christ.
Microwave.
At least put it on a Rustlers.
What's that? It's freshly microwaved baby gravy, mate. That is.
Isn't it? It's a delicacy in some buses.
You should know though, especially with PC coaches, they just wait till the bus is too old to drive and then just put it in the bin.
Yeah, they just drive it into the Brayford.
Wait till the bus is too old to drive. Like,
Yeah.
we've got to put them down.
Yeah.
He's
put it in the-
going.
You done well, old boy.
I don't think I'm convinced they don't even go. I'm convinced they don't even scrap them. They just park them up somewhere and leave it.
Don't be having stray buses about, mate. That's no good.
What's that? It's my stray bus.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
Just with you saying, just backtracking slightly, with you saying about if you don't acknowledge them, they're not there, and you ain't got to argue with them. That's why.
That's what I try to do with Jack on a regular basis when
Yeah,
he
yeah.
carries on.
It's like them things where, you know, when like someone in traffic has clearly either come across a junction or
But he should have had that Johnny on.
They've come across a junction. Obviously, there's not enough room the other side of the junction, so they end up just stuck in the middle. And they know they've fucked up, and
Yeah.
all they need to do is be like, "Oh, sorry, like, thought there was room. I've made a mistake." But no, they just sit there like that.
Yeah, don't
You're
look.
parked here, staring them in the head, going, "You're an idiot, aren't you?"
No,
and they're
it's
just
not
there
there.
like,
It's not there.
but you can tell they're just like, don't look at them.
Don't do it.
It's like a T-Rex, isn't it? If you don't move,
If they don't look, he's not there.
if they don't move, the worst thing you can do is run away because you will get chased.
Yeah.
Not acknowledge your mistake, then, aren't you?
Yeah, if you don't
Yeah.
acknowledge it, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Quantum theory mechanics #1.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's smart.
He's smart. That's why he's got glasses.
I've been at places.
Speaking of glasses,
Yeah.
I went to get fitted for some of my glasses today.
Yeah. And you got readers now.
No, well, not really readers. They're like, I don't know, workers.
Workers,
For
right?
when I do my work.
Right,
That's
what do
he
they look
said.
like?
Just glasses.
And
What
I
kind of
haven't
frame you
ordered
gone
them yet
for?
because every pair I tried on made me look more rapey than usual.
Yeah. I
look
don't think that
like-
was possible, if I'm honest.
I
but-
didn't, but it's true. apart from one set that made me look like my mum. Or your
Wow.
mum, as she's also known.
AKA your mum.
Our mum,
Yeah.
collectively.
Don't look like your mum, though.
Yeah, segregate me from the mum club. Fuck
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah, you got your bus club, mate.
Yeah, I've got this.
So yeah, that's a new thing. Apparently, my eyes are too rugby ball shaped.
I have
Yeah.
that. We have the same eyes.
and
They're like,
they fuck off. Apparently, they just fuck off the other way, and as my head spends too much time pushing my eyes back together so I can look at stuff.
Just over here.
Yeah,
I
apparently.
think that they tell everyone that it's rugby ball eyes because they say like it's like they're stretching and everything's in like wide vision, like ultra wide
I'm not-
lens. But obviously you don't see an ultra wide, so it makes it fuzzy. That's why you need
Yeah.
glasses to correct it.
I saw
Yeah.
a video the other day which I sent to Amy because I just can't get my head around it, and it basically shows you how people see if their vision is like -1, -1.5, and all that kind of stuff. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm about -3.5." I was like, "Fuck, that's how I see underwater."
Yeah, that's how I see when my eyes are closed.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, you don't know how lucky you are."
Yeah.
I'm like, "I'm sorry that my eyes work."
Yeah.
Like, I'm blind. I just feel
Take him
now.
out with a fork.
My eyes are worse than your eyes.
It's like a microwave jizz in it. Like,
Your eyelashes all stuck together.
what minus are you then?
I don't know. Basically, my right eye is kind of all right, but it's overcompensating a lot for my left because my left eye's slightly short-sighted. Which, again, when I was on the when you put them giant glasses on,
And you think, "Fuck
see,
me, you got to
yeah.
be a bit more fashionable."
yeah, and he went
Don't
through
put
all the
these on every
lenses
morning.
and all that, and he's like, "How's that?" And then he was like, "Can you read them letters?" And I was like, "No." Because he covered that one up, and I was like, Jesus Christ, that is bad. I was like, that is just 4 dots in it. And he's like, no, that's 4 letters that you need to read. And he's like, how's this lens? I'm like, oh, I can see it now, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do the one?
KLDP.
See, I feel all the pressure whenever I go for an eye test. I put myself under so much pressure because, like, it does all this thing, and really, the premise of it is all the bloke's doing is obviously they're doing their test, or woman.
Oh, she.
Oh, she. All they're doing is basically saying, just try this, read what you can of that, and we'll kind of gauge where you're at. There's no pressure there, is there? It's fine. In my head, I'm like, if I miss a letter, I'm getting shot.
You're like,
It's like you're gonna be. It's like you're gonna go
buses, mate, aren't you?
A, E, G, and he's gonna no bang.
I think it's
often
mad.
Drag him out.
You've done well, old boy, but your eyes are too old.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's mad with the magic? You know when they say you put your head in that machine like that and it's supposed to be like, it feels like a spa, like you just rest and you're
Yeah.
like sick. And then they have that
I'm like,
green
there's a
dot
balloon there.
and it's like the green dot is in the lens and you're like, okay, it's in the lens and you're like, in a minute the green dot's going to be fucking over there and nothing and it's going to be floating like an orb and
Yeah.
you're like, why have you done that?
Yeah, and you look at it, and then it's like, oh, by the way, there'll be a big old flash, and you're like, I fucking know.
So I've not
And then
had
they
that.
go, well, try the other eye now. Can you see the green dot? No, my eyes are burned from the
What
fucking
you've done
light.
is we burn out your retinas. So you need glasses now, £100.
You've men in blacked me. What is my name? Where am I going?
So I've only had the one where you put your face in that resting thing, but you just get to look at a balloon in the distance.
Yeah, oh,
and
yeah.
just tell them if
Can you
it's blurry or
see the
not.
balloon? Yeah.
Yeah, hot air balloon, isn't it?
I never got a balloon. Fuck
So I remember every time I remember seeing it and thinking, that's a sick hot air balloon. That I won't go in that.
Only you.
He's testing my eyes. I'm like, sick. I would bring it closer.
It's like fucking VR. I'm really there. I'm stood in the field looking at hot air balloon.
Yeah,
sick.
I fucking love hot air
It's fucking
balloons.
floating out of the machine.
You ever seen hot air balloons in real life? They don't look real, do they?
No, they
No.
don't.
Whenever you see a hot air balloon, you're like, nah. It's like Truman Show. That ain't
It's
it.
one of my lifelong goals to go
It's
into
always
a
in the
hot air
distance,
balloon.
isn't it? You're like, nah, fuck off.
Yeah, it's actually that small.
You never
but
see them
like a
close
little-
up. Have you ever seen a real life hot air balloon close up? Close enough to get in it?
No.
all
No,
just-
so it ain't real.
They're all just minifigures, just in the sky.
Exactly. They're just fucking, like, you know, like this background bullshit. That's what hot air balloons are, but like in real life.
Yeah.
No one has ever been close enough to a hot
I
air balloon to
really
get in
hope
it.
it's not
No,
that.
it's a bed sheet that they've painted to look like one, and they go up in a helicopter and just drop it out and let it float down. And it was like, look at that balloon!
Yeah.
I really hope
a
it's
fucking
not, because I
billboard.
really want to go in hot air balloon. It is one of my
And a
lifelong
blimp.
goals.
It's like,
to
you
do.
know, when
Blimps are the same.
I've
aren't
never
they?
seen a blimp for ages, mate.
I've never seen a blimp for ages.
Actually, I've never
It's
seen
like-
a blimp
no.
forever. Like, when was the last time a blimp's been a thing?
Hot air balloons are essentially, you know, when you keep driving to try and find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but you never actually get close to it.
Yeah.
I'm convinced if you was in a car and you drove towards a hot air balloon, you would never get to it.
Why is the fact of a hot air balloon, right? Obviously, you're going so high in the sky, and they think a safety thing is just going to be a wicker basket.
I think it's a little bit more
could
advanced
have
than
a
just
fag on
wicker
that,
now.
couldn't you?
I've never understood as well. They're like, oh, I'm a hot air balloon pilot. No, you're not.
No.
No, I've
you
not
don't pilot
Yes,
shit.
you do.
Everybody in it is a rider.
No.
Yeah,
It's
you get on, you take off, and then you just hit and hope.
It's in Sussex. I found where you can do your hot air balloon pilot's license is well techers, man. There's like 5 different like exams you've got to do. Like
I'll
aviation.
tell you about a
It's
fly a
ba-
hot air balloon
no,
right now. and
no,
I've never been in
no,
one.
No,
that
no.
makes it go up.
No.
You pull this one, which opens a bit, makes it a bit colder.
Mate, it's supposed
go
to be
down.
techers. It's supposed to be a techers exam because I had to look at getting it, and
Do
it's
you know how
well
you
expensive
control?
to do.
Do you know how you control left and right of a hot air balloon?
Have you been in one? You
Yeah.
thought it was tiny before.
Yeah.
How do you know it's got one?
Do you know how you control left and right on a hot air balloon?
Do you?
You don't. The wind does.
Okay. Well, you still need to know aviation, didn't you? And pass an
Nah.
exam. 5
Oh,
exams to be
damn.
Right, I'll tell you what,
precise.
the only way we're going to solve this, Sharpie, you do your test.
It's expensive.
We'll do it.
If
Agree.
we get more
you
people
want about
paying for this,
fucking like paying for like a fancy new computer?
yeah, I need it.
No, yeah, you need a
You
hot air
need a
balloons.
hot air balloon license because then you will
I
pay
really
for
want-
tours.
And then at least you can prove they're real.
And then
I
you
really
can take
get
it on
it.
a...
TUP presents the hot air balloon conspiracy. We'll see if that actually is. Maybe they make it that expensive. No one does it.
If
Because they don't
anyone that's
exist.
watching has access to a hot air balloon, let us know because I want to go and you can prove to me
I
that they're
wanna
real
go.
because I don't believe they're real.
Honestly, it's one of my favourite things. It became one of my favourite things ever since one of my favourite DJs did a DJ set
Live from a hot air balloon.
In a hot air balloon, and
Yeah.
from that point, I photoshopped my face on top of him on a photo because I thought it looks good.
I feel like if you ever ride in a hot air balloon, it'd feel like the world's longest kidnapping. Because you can't do about it, can
No,
you?
there's
You come down.
Yeah, but only if they let you.
Who lets you?
The people who are doing the hot air balloon.
Oh, you could just say, right, set up a direct debit. Oh, that's it. We only got enough snacks for half an hour, and then you're in a fucking predicament, son.
Yeah.
a hot air balloon, like when a hot air balloon lands and you have to like brace and sit down in the basket and stuff because they basically just drop you out the sky.
Yeah.
It is mad.
It's essentially just a shit parachute, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what would be good is if you dressed up as picnic food, because then you're like in the picnic basket. You're like inside the picnic
I really wish
basket.
this podcast had more money for us to just do that as a day out.
We go on a hot air balloon and Sharpie's dressed as
You
a
got-
fucking.
you got to land on the
Sharpie's dressed as
blanket.
the toasty maker.
Yeah.
You're a toasty maker. You could be like a glass of wine or something. You could
Can
be
be
an
a jar of
apple.
jam.
But yeah, you could have the hot air balloon is like a white and red, like the blanket you put down.
Yes,
and
I was
then
going to say like you land on the blanket, but like
that is the blanket.
yeah.
No, but you could land on the blanket. You could have one of these shaped hot air balloons, which is shaped like Winnie the Pooh or something. Because then Winnie the Pooh's taking his picnic basket of us everywhere.
It's a bit far fetched.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That'd be
too
good,
far.
though.
Jack.
Yeah, soz.
Apparently that is too
That's too
far.
far. Winnie the Pooh.
And then we all roll out and a giant eats us.
Oh, should we move this on? I think we're a bit far in
the
now,
other thing is obviously I went on the old radio.
Oh, you was
did,
radio
yeah,
man,
radio.
and seen the notorious DHP.
So you went on the radio
Siren
2 weeks
FM?
ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, time travel. Forgot about that.
Yeah, just promoting the club and that.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
I did mention, I said, I've got a podcast and that. I'll probably do an interview about the podcast at some point. They're like, yeah. I said, it's not like overly family friendly, but it's like, obviously we would be on the show, but it's a cool little bit of comedy and that. And they were like, Actually, yeah, we'll see. And I was like,
No, really?
I was like, okay. And they're like, yeah, it would be family friendly if you came on here, wouldn't it? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, nah.
Well, so you don't want to be family friendly?
I don't know.
Well, we can put the word nonce in a lot if they want that.
I said because there's not much security there. Instead of because I obviously don't swear and this, that, and the other. So I thought, you
Break
if you
into
went,
pirate
like,
radio.
hello, Chunk. We've got Chunk in the studio today. Blah blah blah. How you doing, mate? And I was like, how about you fuck off, you pedo?
Yeah.
Like that's it. It's done. It's gone out.
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping me.
Yeah, but
And
no
there's
publicity is bad publicity.
Yeah, so I might
Yeah.
go on there and just be like, now then you cunt.
Yeah.
Also, to all you bastards
you
about
could go
my
on
show.
You could go on and like, fucking Big Dave's like, we got Chunk on the show today. But like, I'm going to stop you there, Dave. Sorry, I've got Dave on the show today.
Yeah.
This is my show now.
I was tempted to just ask him the questions back.
Yeah.
So when he was like, oh, so, what's the club all about? Just be like, well, Dave, what do you think the club is all about? And just not say anything until he's answered it.
So Dave, tell me.
How long have you been doing radio, Dave?
Yeah.
That was an enjoyable thing. Went with one of
Nice.
our club lads, Chris, and he said nothing. We just sat there, put the headphones on. They moved the mic for him, and he went. That was it.
He was the
Right,
muscle,
I
wasn't he?
listened to this interview. In Chris's defence, one, I was going to say he couldn't get a word in edgeways because you was talking, but the only reason he was talking was because nobody asked Chris a question.
No.
He mentioned Chris being there twice.
Yeah.
Not during the time he was introducing you.
No.
So the 10 minutes before,
Did
he was
he ask him if it
I've
was
got
alright?
Chunk on the show shortly. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Song. I've got Chunk on the show in a minute. We'll be talking to him in a second. That was the only
It's
mention
bloody
of who's coming
conspiracy,
on.
right? Anytime you're involved, it's always Chunk and like Chunk's brother.
Yeah,
Or just,
it is.
Not once did he.
You suck all the names out of things.
Yeah. And then when he started the interview, he's like, I'm here with Chunk. So what about this Chunk? What about that Chunk? What about this Chunk? What about that Chunk? What do you think about that Chunk? Yeah.
thought it was
So
gonna be a rap
yeah. So
What about this? What about that?
yeah. So that's right, Chris, isn't it? Yeah. So Chunk, what do you think? He said Chris's name twice. Never
Yeah.
asked him anything.
Did he say,
Just said
how are
it
you?
twice. No. Never asked him how it was.
The thing was, like,
He said,
obviously,
you're here with Chris. So anyway,
we're there
Chunk.
to talk about the Self-Made Gentlemen's Club, right? And on the build-up, he's like, I've got Chunk in the studio.
No, we're
And
talking
I'm like,
about Chunk's friend subscription.
No, what it should have been really was I've got Chunk
Chunky
coming in.
Prime. For just £9 a month, you can be friends with Chunk Paul.
Have your name taken away.
Poof, and your name is
Oh,
gone.
you don't need that. That's gone, mate. You're number 4 now.
I now pronounce this Chunk's mate.
For the premium, you
Do you
can
know
be
what
a
I got the other
brother.
day? I nearly went with it because we was out, right? And some girl come up to me and she went, Are you Chunk? Did you tattoo me? I went, no, it's
Oh,
my
please,
brother.
I should have said
I should have
yes.
gone with it. I should have been like, yeah.
They've been an arsehole.
Yeah. I was raping kids last week. Yeah.
Should have said, yeah, yours was
Stab dogs.
Yeah.
Yours was actually the second tattoo I did. Then one one's on my Instagram. I just found them.
Yeah, you had a blood test recently. I won.
That ink was good. I got it cheaper. It's actually acrylic paint.
Yeah, I got all I got all the needles off some crackheads. They didn't need them no more.
Good deal.
Yeah, they didn't charge me a quid a go. Sorry, that's your life. The secret of We Hate Chunk Club.
This is my show. Dave said it was my show.
Oh, DHP, David Hasselhoff, moving
Yeah.
in on business.
Yeah, but
So anyway, now we started recording. Welcome to Utopia Project, and I'm joined each and every week by Chris Sharp. What are we doing this week, Chris?
Oh, we're doing another show now.
Oh, Chunk, can you reset it up again, please?
That's the only power I have over this. I can just delete it.
And also, if we even wanted to go on around, even if you give us all this stuff and left it set up, we'd be like,
And then we'll
So how do
know
we
how
do
to
it?
upload it. Or
no. And we had the audacity to take the piss out of you last week for not pressing record.
Yeah.
I don't know where record is, but I fucking fucking recorded it. Lol, dickhead.
You
And then, like, how'd you stop it here? How'd you stop it? That red one,
I
probably.
don't get any of this.
And then there's
stuff.
something
I love the
over
fact
there.
that
Oh, it says stop recording.
The only thing
There
that
you
you know, especially on the audio side, if it's recording, you're like, I know it's recording. It has funny shape when I talk.
I know recording the lines.
If I go loud, it go big. If I go small, it go small.
Yeah, but not for a minute because it takes a minute to come up. To go, there's enough one. See?
The only thing I know about all this technology and setup is how much I want to eat this sponge mic.
Yeah, I've told you. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, you can eat one live on the show. You can eat a microphone.
It's just a sponge. I don't want to eat the microphone.
Okay.
It's just nice, man. I've always had a thing with eating sponges, man. When I was a kid, I used to fucking love it.
Yeah,
You're weird.
I've just realised we've been 40 minutes just doing the catch up.
You're 40 minutes.
We best crack on with
Yeah,
something,
should we
really.
be a sponsor?
Oh, yeah.
You know, for the opening of the show.
Yeah, and we've got a feature to do and all
Yeah,
sorts.
we've got the ultimate vacation
Ultimate
buddy.
guide, or whatever you want to call it. Right,
Ultimate summer
Shabby,
vacay,
sponsor, take it away.
Okay. The Utopia Project this week is sponsored by the Bubble Boat. Have you ever thought that surely a cruise liner is far too big and heavy to float? Well, it could sink sometimes still. Me too. The Bubble Boat is an inflatable cruise liner that can float because it is pumped up with inflatable bubbles. The boat is really good. The boat offers a full drinks.
Here we go again.
The boat offers a full drinks and food package of bubble tea. You can fit 6 people. You can fit 6 people on the boat, or more if you want. I don't mind. Fizzy drinks are not part of the deal. Due to the
They've got bubbles in them.
Sure. Due to the buoyancy technology of the bubble boat, heavy objects heavier than 1 luggage are not permitted to be taken aboard, and fizzy drinks are definitely not part of the deal. The bubble boat is far safer than the average cruise liner because of the boat. The bubble boat is considerably larger than a boat smaller than it. You'll be greeted on arrival with a glass of champagne. However, this is not in the deal.
It's not permitted because it's
No,
bubbly.
it's fizzy. Yeah. Now, I don't know what you're thinking. The bubble bath can take you around many countries to see many things for an affordable price. How about the coast of Fiji or Grimsby, or even just loads of water like the sea? You can see loads of
Fiji
them.
or Grimsby.
Well, there's other places as well, but you know, didn't ask me about them. Yeah, but don't worry, if you get seasick, it wasn't the boat. Now, the best thing about the bubble boat would be the all-exclusive fizzy drinks. Choose from an array of flavours from the classics like Coke, but if you're feeling fruity, this is where the magic happens. The bubble boat's main engines can fizz up the carbonation of the bubbles, and a waiter can let you have a Diet Coke. All exclusively available to people not on the boat. If you're on the boat, fizzy drinks are not in the deal. What are you waiting for? Go to www.bubbleboat.com/boat and get an orange flavoured squash beverage on arrival to your first Bubble Boat cruise with code SQUASH IS NOT IN THE DEAL. .com/boat. Thank you.
What have you got against fizzy drinks? Why are they not in the deal? I don't understand.
Just have the drink not on the boat.
You have to get off the boat to have the drink, then you get back on.
It's a fucking rubber dinghy. It's what
Also,
it
you
is.
can go around the world, but in a boat that seats 6 people.
No,
is
I
that
said
including
no.
the captain?
Let me go
or?
back. Actually,
What-
it says
what was the
you can
question?
fit 6 people on the boat or more if you want. I don't mind. It's massive, but if you want 6 people, you can have that. If you wanted 20,000 people, you can have that.
It won't hold it because it's a dinghy. Is what it
It's
is.
not a dinghy. It's massive. It's
It's
just
considerably larger than a smaller
It's
boat.
inflatable because it won't sink all the
To
time.
be fair, I did like that. It is considerably larger than something that is smaller.
Yeah, it's not lied about nothing.
Yeah.
There was a question. Was it? Don't you? I know what you're going to say or something.
Oh, now I know. I don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah,
That was a
I was
statement.
like, oh, he's opening up to the thing, and then just went on with the thing.
Yeah, it was a statement.
What to yourself? I don't know what you're thinking.
Well, I'm not telepathic.
Just in the middle of there, it's a little. Just a
Just
note.
wanted to, I don't know what you're thinking. But
Wow.
I'm on about the bubble boat at the moment, so
The bubble boat or the bubble boat?
the bubble boat, yeah, the bubble boat.
B-U-double
Bubble boat. It's an inflatable boat called the bubble boat.
B-U-double-B-L-E.
Well, you know what a bubble is.
Oh, bubble. Why is
bubble,
it just
mate.
when you say that word you go southern?
Bubble. And the amount of people at work that go, "Oh, so what part of London are you from?" I'm like, "I'm not."
Like Lincoln.
All the time. All the time people
I'm like
do
the
that.
part that's really north of it.
Like, hey up, geezer. Come on my bubble boat, mate. I've got
Come
a
on,
little...
my bubble boat.
I've got a Cockney orange for you.
I don't know what the difference is between a normal one and a Cockney one.
Yeah.
But,
Bigger.
right, let's speed it up a little bit, boys. That was very good, Sharpie. That
thank
was
you.
up there.
I want to Google bubble boat.
Have you got any peeves to wrap up the show? That's it. I'm not doing the special no more.
Yeah, I've got people. I'll save it for next week because we've
Yeah.
been waffling for ages.
Yeah, have you got anything?
Loads of shit, but no, not today. You've had enough today.
One thing I was, yeah, I tell you what, I'll save it for next week actually. Because the next bit's going to be a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that was the sponsor for the opening of the show that we're not going to actually do anything with now.
Yeah.
But, thank you very much for coming along after the jug of tea. Should we go over and do our
should we take the bubble boat?
break?
Should we take the bubble boat?
I think
over
we
to
should,
it?
yeah.
We'll get on the bubble boat and we'll see you.
We'll
in the
meet
next
you there.
venture.
Can't bring that drink. It's fizzy. It's not in the deal.
We'll meet
That's
you there.
finished,
We'll
yeah.
meet you there, Sharpie, shall we?
Yeah, cool.
Meet you
Alright.
there in the bubble boat.
We'll go in the bubble boat. We'll meet you there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. See you in a bit.
See you shortly.
Bye.
Utopia Project.
What's happening, Utopians? We have got some news for you. What have we got to tell them, Sharpie?
We have got some magic new merch going, haven't we? We got the Tupties.
The Tupties.
The Utopia Project Tup T-shirt. Tupty. Available now on www.tupod.com.
Yeah, or as the normal person would say, tuppod.com.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good way of saying it.
Tupod.
Yeah, we've got t-shirts. So if you want to support the podcast, get on there and buy yourself a little bit of t-shirts.
You can buy yourself a little bit and you can buy the rest of it as well. I'll get the full thing. If you buy half of it, it'll be a bit cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, £25, it can be yours. Tell you what, you give us
Free
25.
shipping?
Yeah, you give us £25, we'll give you one for free. How do you like
Yeah,
that business
that sounds
transaction, doesn't
That sounds
it?
good. I
Yeah,
realised
man.
I just went to look at Jack. He's not on this advert.
Get yourself rolling around in a Utopia Project tee. You can have one in black, you can have one in white. There you go.
Yeah, support the pod.
Utopia Project.
So here we are on the sunny beach
Funky.
for our ultimate vacation list.
Yeah.
I'm here.
We're supposed to be meeting
Where's
Sharpie
Sharpie?
here.
Is he here yet?
Over here.
Sharpie,
Over
where?
Over there.
He's in the little look.
I'm in
What are you doing over there?
I'm in house, look. Over
What are
here.
you doing?
Come on out, mate.
Come
How
back.
fast can you run over
Come
here?
on, pretty fast. Ready? Now.
There he is.
Little
Yeah.
house over there.
Little house. Run back to the little house real quick. Show us how fast you are. And run back.
Back.
Watch
There we
that boat. Don't knock that boat over.
Cheeky little boat.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do vacation, ultimate vacation. If Sharpie can sit in one place,
so fast.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this bed, so
Yeah.
I wanted to put this on the bed.
Isn't it?
And a ragamuffin holiday.
Don't put it on your bed.
What?
Don't put it on your bed
Okay. Yeah.
and make a mess.
Freestyle reggae holiday rap.
Yes, I am.
If only I could actually freestyle.
Trying to think.
Right.
We're going on the holidays, Jack, Chunk and Sharpie.
Booyah!
Trying to think of something that rhymes with Sharpie now.
Anyway, right.
We're
so we-
sitting on them beach, we're gonna have a barbie. It's a party.
right.
Oh dear me.
Yeah, that's us racially profiling people.
Yeah.
So, Jack, do you want to go through the list? So, if you want to join in at home, let us know in the comments what
Yes.
you would have picked.
So, ultimate summer vacation will
Yeah.
consist of 10
Number
things.
one.
Number one is the destination
Number two.
is your travel chums.
Number three.
Number three.
Number three.
Numblerstilskin is your transport.
4.
Is a luxury item.
Number 5.
Is food and drink.
Number 6.
Is a day activity.
Number 7.
Is another day activity. It's always start running out of ideas.
It's like fucking, what do you call it, a generation game, isn't it?
Yeah.
A cuddly toy.
Yeah.
And number 8
Your
is...
evening activity.
Number 9 is...
Holiday movie soundtrack.
An in at 10.
A souvenir.
Fine.
How many of
Now
those-
that's what I call an ultimate holiday.
If you can remember any of those things, you take them home with you today.
Right, let's jump straight in then,
Who's
boys.
going first? Chunky T. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Chung, and I'm a tattoo artist from Lincoln.
There we go.
Yeah.
God.
What are you bringing?
Destination.
Your first destination. What
I'm
would you-
bringing a destination.
What's your destination
So
idea?
the idea of this is we're
Shall
gonna
I
pick-
get a pen and write this down?
Yes, I've got a pen right here for you, mate.
Pass me a pen.
We are going to, as usual with our ultimate lists, we'll all bring our ideas. We'll pick the best one from that. Obviously, the destinations may not marry up with some of the activities, but we'll just say that they can be transported into Utopia
In our
to be that little
world, on this beach.
on this utopian beach.
'Cause everyone knows we've always stuck to how things work in the real world.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's the whole point of the show, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Create a hypothetical utopia.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that.
So what are you bringing?
My destination is straight up Las Vegas. Never been.
Vegas.
Go.
Like
Vegas.
it.
Never appealed to me.
I've
No?
never been to America.
I could lose money here.
No, but I think it's,
Something Powers
everything's
for,
so
innit?
fucking everything's so fucking big and that.
Yeah, but things are big if you're well close to it.
No, but like my mate went to
See this mic? Real big.
Yeah, my mate went to Vegas, right? He said on the way in his hotel, he saw a dolphin pool, and he was there for 10 days and never found it again.
Wow.
That's drugs.
No, he was like, I couldn't find it again because it's just everything's that fucking big,
Yeah.
and like there's so much shit on.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of go. I think it'd be good. And that's that.
Good
Yeah,
shout.
go for it if you want to do it.
Who wants to go next?
I'll
Who's
go
gonna
next.
Go, me, you, Chubby, or we? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go. Would you want me to go second? Or do you want to go first? What do you want to go?
Just say it.
Do you want to go next?
Just say the thing.
So I've got to introduce myself first, stand for that.
Okay,
My name's Jack, I'm 29 years old, and I'm a glorified receptionist from Lincoln. I'm saying Cyprus. Fucking love Cyprus.
Cyprus.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Turkey part or the Greece part?
The Greece part.
You can get
The
really,
greasy part. You know,
get
I'm a sucker for the
really
grease.
good Turkish delight from Cyprus. It
Yeah.
comes in that octagonal box with all the sugar on, mate.
It's
fucking
box full of cocaine, isn't it?
exquisite.
Surely you'd get that from the Turkey
Box
part.
full of
wouldn't you?
cocaine and jelly.
It's a good way to sort of smuggle it
pretty
in,
much.
isn't it? Just on the Turkish
I know
delight.
people
If you-
from
if you get it
people
from the
from
good-
Cyprus, Greece, or Turkey will all hate me, but it's not so pretty.
Oh, no, you get shot on that.
Yeah.
That's right, and that's the worst.
Yeah.
I do really want to go back to Cyprus, and I want to see that no man's land bit. There's a bit of
There
there's a bit of Cyprus.
That's not your day activity one, is it?
No, that would
See
be
no
good
man's
though.
land bit.
There's a bit of Cyprus which like doesn't exist but does exist.
It's not owned by any.
Not owned by anyone. Have you heard about it?
I ain't heard about much.
There's a bit of Cyprus. So obviously Cyprus is
really hairy
Cyprus
because
is-
nobody shaved it in a while.
Yeah. There's a bit of Cyprus. So Cyprus is split into two. The northern
Yeah.
part is a Greek
Why
part.
does
but it's
nobody
split
own
back
it?
across
Why-
the middle. So what happened was it was years ago. They was having a war over it. As
Is it
far
just
as I'm
like
aware-
I've got this in my head? It's like it's this big. Like that's my bit.
No, as far
Give it back.
as I'm aware, I could be wrong on this, but they was basically having a war over who owns Cyprus, and the Greeks were going for it, and the Turks were going for it, saying we own it, and they basically both had a massive row about it, and I can't remember how it came about, but basically there was this strip along the middle that basically the Greeks come down and they said we're having this bit, and then the Turks come over and said we're having this bit, and obviously the bit in the middle where they met, all the people that originally lived there, they was basically told this place is getting bombed the fuck out of shortly. You've got like half hour to get out. Just
Is
grab
it
your
pretty
shit
much
and
like
get
this
out.
is why we can't have nice
They-
things? We're gonna fuck it up so no one can have it
The
then.
only two people that lived there
Yeah.
were Stavros Flatley, and they were like, "We'll own this bit then."
Yeah.
Yeah, but if a nuclear blast
Yeah, but
happened, it'd be cockroaches and
now,
Stavros Flatley
now
would
it's
live.
just a no man's land. You've got a border either side. Nobody technically owns that bit of land, but it's all like there's car dealerships. They've just been left. The cars are still there. Everyone's literally been at work and just gone, yeah, I'm
Like
getting the fuck out of
Chernobyl.
here, and they've just gone and they've left. And now because it technically doesn't, you can go on like bus trips, but like you're not allowed off the bus. You're not allowed to take pictures of
Can't.
it. You can
Nobody
just see
owns
it.
this land. You can't.
Nobody-
Nobody,
If no one owns it, who's stopping you from going on it?
Bus club has jurisdiction.
Bus club.
Fucking does, mate. Mavis don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hang on. If nobody owns it, who's policing it?
No one, 'cause you're
No.
not allowed there. It doesn't.
Says who?
It's
Who-
not on. It's not
shoot you from
anybody's
the other
country.
bit.
Who jurisdiction is it to say you can't go on there if they don't own it?
Well, the Greeks don't let anyone on it from the Greek side, and the Turks don't let anyone on it from the Turk side. It's Turkish, isn't it? The sound, the bottom end.
I don't know. One or the other. I know it's Turkish and.
Why not? I want to
It's
go
like
on
Greek
it.
Cypriot, and I'm sure it's like
Yeah.
Turkish Cypriot,
Yeah.
innit, or something like that.
I should
That's
be
why you
allowed to
can't
go
get
on it.
Turkish delight in the Greek part. It's Greekish delight.
Yeah.
It's just delight.
No, you can't go on that bit. Do you own it? Well, no. Well, fuck off then. Let me on it. Like, if you don't
No,
own
but
it,
if you get off
I'll
it,
tell you
you're
what,
technically in a
I'll
country
tell you
that
what,
doesn't
if
exist.
we select this Cyprus bit,
Yeah.
then we'll go on it, Sharpie. You have a go.
yeah,
Yeah, you have a
See
go.
what happens.
I'll
Yeah.
take it for a test drive.
Yeah.
I'm driving this bit of land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at this.
Technically, you
Got my
could,
bubble boat. I'm sorted.
technically, you could probably just get in one of them cars at the dealership and give it a go, because there ain't no laws and there ain't no police in
Yeah,
that
you
bit.
kill
so
someone in
do
that,
you want?
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could.
Let's
do
go
it,
there and
yeah.
kill Jack.
Shall we?
See if we get told off for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't do that.
I'll
Well,
be
you
able
know.
to try it. Give it a go.
Can't be able to
You
try
can't kill
it.
me. You can't do it. I don't exist. Ha!
Right, yeah, cool. Right,
Yeah, so we've got Cyprus, Vegas, and Sharpie. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hello, I'm Sharpie. I'm Chris Sharp from the podcast. It's
You
nice
said
to
5
see you.
words, it
Yeah.
counts.
It worked. We were together.
What are you bringing?
What? So I have got.
Where are you going?
Where you
Yeah,
going?
I'm bringing to the 7-night Mexican Riviera cruise. Stops have Los Angeles, California, Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, which I think is something to do
Mazatlan?
with, Mazatlan, yeah.
That's down Trent Road.
It's got one of them fancy flicks on the A though, so it's like Spanish Mazatlan. And then San Diego, California, and then back to Los Angeles, California. So the 7-night Mexican Riviera cruise. So you get to go to.
There's a lot of places in California because there is a Mexican cruise.
Yeah, no, because you go back to the beginning. So Los Angeles, California. Oh, and they get San Diego as well, the other bit. And then you go back through that bit to Los Angeles, California.
Oh, okay, so you just stay in California
No, you go to
on
Cabo
your
San-
Mexican cruise.
Cabo San Lucas and Mazatlan.
Mazatlan.
Yeah, that's where you're going. But this way, I think you get to see so many different
I reckon that's a good idea,
parts.
you know.
And then you get to do the holiday on the boat. See, cruises are going to be great because you're scared of the sea, though.
Regardless of that, I've got a reason.
But so you've got fun holiday, party holiday on the boat because they do all sort of like fancy bits. You can go water park on the boat. You can do mini golf on the boat. You can have a destination sightseeing holiday on the boat, and you can see so many different places. You can have every type of holiday in one. It is the Swiss Army knife of 7-night Mexican Riviera cruise. There we go.
How much have they paid you for this advert?
What? I'm getting grills later.
The only thing I think with a cruise, aside from the fact that I'm terrified of the sea and would never go on a cruise in real life,
Yeah.
obviously in Utopia I would be perfectly safe from any of my
Yeah,
boys, so it would be different. But I don't like the overly organised fun of a cruise where it's like you can't go anywhere that you want to go.
You can.
No, but you can't because it's like, well, you're on that boat until this time. Then you got to go, you can go off and do your bits.
suppose,
Then you got
yeah.
to come back. You can't just go. Do you fancy doing this today?
Well, with Jack's trip, you can't go there and no one owns it.
But he's not going to the no man's land.
No,
He's
just
You don't want to go to the no man's land.
No, he said like he said in general. He
can go on, like,
That's where you go to
trips to it.
in real
Cyprus.
life.
Yeah, but that's like saying it's organised fun because I'm going to Cyprus. Well, I want to go to Uzbekistan. We can't. You're in Cyprus. Well, that's organised fun.
No, that is not.
Yeah.
No, you're just arguing
I
that.
think though.
Yeah.
I do think though
It's
that
not
your idea of a
organised.
cruise ship compared to cruise ships now are.
What do you mean? Because I'm too old.
as
in
in
my
like-
day, there must have just been a steamboat.
In your day, it was a
with a
bubble
fucking
boat, wasn't
jazz
it?
band on
Was
it.
you there on that cartoon with Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, Steamboat
Yeah,
Willie.
Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Chunky, the gourmet.
Steamboat Cruise Riviera.
Like cruise ships now are like fucking huge. To the point where
I get that they
I
are.
don't think you would ever get bored on it. There's that much shit to do that is available all the time.
I get that.
We went, ironically, when we, I know, things when we went to, I know, it was when we went to Cyprus, might have been Crete actually. No, I think it was Crete that we went to. We got a taxi from our villa back to the airport, and it circled around this bay to get to the airport. And in the bay was a cruise ship, and the cruise ship just towered over everything. It was fucking enormous.
I get that.
That's the first time
You've
I've
gotta
ever
say
seen a
as
proper
well,
cruise ship, and it was
Cruise
fucking
ships
huge.
are massive, like you're saying. You wanted to go to Las Vegas because it's massive.
Yeah, but the bloke that was giving us a
but
taxi.
I have the ability to kind of go right. Well, I can go here, there, and everywhere. Like I've got a destination. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I feel cruises are very much like the all-inclusive style thing, where it's like this is the complex. That's what you're limited to.
Yeah.
You can't.
But
go,
you can get off and go see. I like the aspect of going to see different venues.
Yeah, lots
so to
of
speak.
different holidays.
Yeah, so you can go
have
for it. Go
relaxing
for it.
holiday.
Yeah,
have party
but look,
holiday,
are you
destination
just
holiday.
saying you're going on a cruise then, or are you saying you're just going to Mexico and Los Angeles?
Well, I had to pick a cruise, and this one looked good. I had a look on the deals and stuff. But
He's there with the budget looking for the right one.
this one's through something called Celebrity Cruises. I thought they would have a celebrity on it, but they didn't mention any celebrities. But it got me drawn into it, though. Yeah,
Matalan
it's
on
the
there.
owner, CEO, Matalan.
Yeah.
Mastalan. But yeah, I thought that one looked good because I've always wanted to go to California, America. Cabo San Lucas sounds fun. Matalan. It's Matalan. San Diego.
Buy some floral skirts.
And then, it's not too
Buy
long.
yourself a blouse.
It's going to be hot. It's going to be nice. The beaches are going to be good. You can do a bit of sightseeing.
Yeah, so why don't we just go to them places then?
Because there's going to be too much money.
It would not. There is no.
But I like the boat.
I like a boat.
Yeah.
But then, how are you getting there? Boat.
You stop reading my answers. We ain't got to
Well,
transport.
no, but I can figure that out.
Okay, well, you would usually go on a boat, yeah. Well, how are you getting to Las Vegas?
Well, no, but you've got to get to where the cruise. You've got to get to where the
No,
cruise
but
starts from.
there's a travel
Plane.
Yeah.
You've got to get to where the cruise starts from. So we've got to get from here to where's it start from?
Yeah, well,
Cali?
you can get the plane to Los Angeles, and then
Yeah.
you get on the boat and go round, and you get it back. They do a package deal. I don't see what's
I
wrong
like
with
the
the
cruise
cruise.
idea.
No, but what I'm saying is the cruise isn't the location, is it?
Yeah.
The location is California.
The destinations, lots of them. Like that. I wasn't going to go to California.
Okay, I feel like we've missed the point here.
I'll tell you what, right?
It's a
I'll tell you
loophole,
what,
but
no, right. I'll tell you what, I'll meet you in the middle here. So the point of a cruise is to go on multiple locations.
Yeah.
So why don't we say, for the destination, we're going on a journey hop and we're going to do all three?
On a cruise ship. Yeah, that's cool.
Not on a cruise ship. We will say we will go to multiple locations, including... We'll just say LA,
yeah.
Vegas and Cyprus.
Cool. A lot of my answers are based on a cruise ship.
Too late.
Well, we'll cross
Start the
them
Death Star all over again.
Yeah. Well, should we do that? So we've got multiple
Well, we're going to have to,
locations at
because he's
least.
getting grumpy. Because
I'm not grumpy.
anything that I contest
You're
is
scared
like,
of
fuck
boats.
you!
Yeah, because you're scared of boats.
No, I've just said it's irrelevant of that. I feel that when we say where's the destination, you've got loads of destinations going on a cruise,
It
and then
facilitates
that's kind of defeated the whole
No, it has
concept
not.
of everything
No,
else.
it has not. Let's just say a destination is this beach then.
Wherever this is.
I'm leaving.
Shall we come back? Shall we come back?
There we are.
Should we say multiple locations? So we'll say LA,
We've got LA.
LA, Vegas and Cyprus.
Yep.
Yeah,
On
close.
The cruise ship.
LA and Vegas we can do.
Vegas, and then just a quick stop over to Cyprus.
Fuck, you know.
Should we go to Cypress Hill?
That's a
So I've heard that's insane in the membrane.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, so
Joseph.
how are we going to get there?
No, it's Travel Chums next.
Our travel chums. Am I going first?
You go on.
It was going to be Jack and Sharpie, but I'll just take you now, Jack.
Just me. Okay.
No, Jack and Sharpie.
do you want me to go?
It was you two, yeah. That was all I was going to
No,
take.
let's go first. You go first. Who's your travel chums?
You two.
Oh, just us two.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were saying who to say next.
Who's your travel chums? You two. No, tell me your travel chums. You two.
Sorry, I thought you were saying next. Well, I was going to say me, Sharpie, you,
Yeah.
all of our respective other halves,
No.
Melissa McCarthy, and Will Ferrell.
Why?
Just because I think it had,
I never even crossed my
it
mind
had a
about
celebrity
celebrity.
aspect of it, and I reckon them two together as well.
We
would
can
be-
go on Sharpie's celebrity cruise.
would be- yeah, exactly. There we go,
I think it might be
celebrities.
like an Easter egg hunt, like it's a secret one. Like, look, Les Battersby.
Just because I think them two would make the holiday totes hilarious.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Will
I mean,
Ferrell,
they were
obviously.
random
It'd be a
balls,
lot, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Sharpie?
I'm saying we're going to take all the club guys. I'm going to take Shannon. I'm going to take Jambo. from work. I used to work from the Hilton. We said we was going.
Jambo?
Yeah,
Who's Jambo?
my mate Jamie. But I was just go Jambo. And basically, I said we was going on a cruise, and then we had a look at the cruise ships. One of them, robo bartender. You put on this big like desk thing, and then you put on the drink, and this robot makes the drink, shakes it up, and then it comes out on a robot. Robo bartender, Robo Rob, his name was.
Wow, Robo
I
Rob.
thought that was sick. So yeah, Jambo's gonna come, and Les Battersby.
And Les
You actually
Battersby.
put Les Battersby, or is that an addition?
That's
Les
an addition.
Battersby. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie about that. But if he wants to come,
We'll
there's
email him.
There's room on the boat.
Yeah. So should we say us three and just any associated guests?
Right, so what?
So anyone.
Right, we can't just go through this list and go, right, we're doing all three. The whole point is that we select an ultimate list. Otherwise, there's no point in going, right, which one's the best. We just
Let's
go through
do
the list.
all of everything.
Everything,
go everywhere, all of the time.
Yeah. I think Melissa McCarthy and
Who is
I would
that?
swear that because I don't like Jambo.
I don't give a shit.
No,
I don't know.
Jambo is very
I
nice.
don't know who Jambo
is
is.
I don't know who
He
Jambo
watches his
is.
He
podcast.
sounds sticky. I don't know why.
No, he's not. He's notoriously not sticky most of the time. He's good laugh.
Just for the record, I don't know who he is, so that I only just said,
That's Jambo.
yeah, Jambo. I don't like Jambo.
Yeah.
You do.
Jambo.
I have to say then, I think. Sorry, I'm tired again. My
Surprise.
vote would be with us three and other halves.
Okay.
Just because I think Jambo, you say he's sound, I might think he's a prick.
He's not.
I've never met him. I'm not saying you're a prick if you're watching Jambo. I'm just saying there's the capacity for that. Melissa McCarthy and Will Ferrell might actually be cunts. I've never met them. But everyone
We can kill
every
him.
time I've seen them, they look cool.
Well, stop
did
him in
see
Cyprus so we can kill him in no man's land.
That'll do. But what I was thinking was, at least with us three, we know where we stand and we're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
If we bump into them along the way, if they book the same holiday from
Jambo, okay, yeah.
from Utopian Holidays travel agent,
Like Jambo, get your ticket.
yeah,
Right. It's cool.
I'll tell you where we're going. You can book the same stuff.
It's all good. Oh
Yeah.
my god, Jambo, Les Battersby.
So us
Les
three.
Les and Jambo.
Well, should we say us three then, and you at home? Whoever's watching this, whoever's watching this, you come with us three, because this is your.
So we're doing everybody again.
No, we're
We're back to the beginning.
No, we're picking
All
yours. Your
Right.
ultimate holiday.
Now he's going to get upset about
with
this.
whoever's watching.
Right, okay, so this...
Us three.
The idea of this is that it's going to be an ultimate list for people to go, right, that is the holiday we go with.
Yeah, so they can go on holiday. They can go to LA,
And they
Vegas,
go
and
with us
Cyprus.
three.
Yeah, the
with us
ultimate
three.
vacation. They go, I'm going to book that, and then they book it all and spend all the money, and they're like, we can't go on it because they're going on it.
So us three.
Yeah. Just stick with us three.
Us three.
Yeah.
What's the third one?
Transport. Which mine was just fucking mad sick luxury private jet.
Private jet.
Which
yeah.
my missus did come up with another one. And she was like, well, why are you travelling if you got to go far? Why don't you just teleport? It's like hypothetical, do what you want. And I'm like, actually, that sounds pretty good. Just
Good
teleport.
idea, yeah.
No, but I enjoy an
to where we
airport.
need
It's
to be.
exciting.
No.
Yeah, that's
No.
one of my favourite bits is the airport. Duty free.
You could flu flame, couldn't you?
Snacks, isn't it? It's snack based, isn't
It's
it?
just like, I like it. I love it. Like, it's like the bus. I just like it. It's nice.
I think it's different on a fucking 9-hour flight, though.
No, it's alright. It's good. You get the film?
You could flu flame. At least you get to jump into a fire.
What?
That's, you know, in Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
They go in that mad green fire.
Yeah.
Like,
I once went to
Yeah.
a
And
and
festival.
they all just walk out of it like nothing's happened.
I once went to a
I'd
festival.
be like, fuck yeah! Every time.
I once went to a festival and this guy was high on acid and he jumped in a fire and the only place he went was hospital.
Teleported?
Was it green
With his kid.
It worked.
Was it green fire?
But no, there was
Nah,
a lot of
that's
screaming.
right.
No,
there.
that's where he's doing it wrong.
Green fire.
Green
Yeah,
fire.
green fire's the
Everyone
one.
knows green fire's a flu flame.
Flu flame. Yeah, that was mine. Just like proper, you know, like little private bartender.
Yeah.
Fucking
Private jet.
big, like fucking. No, sofa.
Are you talking like little private jet? Or are you talking like Airbus A380 business lounge?
A balloon.
A380 Business Lounge. So
I don't really know.
What's in that? Well, you said a lot of letters.
Airbus A380 is basically I
don't want other people.
Right. Well, no, but you'd have it to yourself.
Obviously, you need a pilot.
You'd have it to yourself. It's like a big jumbo jet, but it's got 2 floors, and upstairs they've got like a bar you can just wander around.
Yeah, I want like.
But you'd have it obviously to ourselves.
Yeah. It hasn't got to be too big, has it? Like,
yeah. Then it's got like beds you can just lay down.
Yeah.
Like Air Force One, basically.
Like a hotel room that flies you to where you need to go, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Airbus A380, that's where you're at.
Yeah, alright. Plain nonce.
Love it.
Well, obviously, mine was a cruise ship, so plane. No, I did think hot air balloon would be nice.
I think it'd take us a while.
You gotta hope the wind's going in the right direction.
I could dress up as a snack in the picnic basket.
I
don't think
a long time.
I'm not being funny, but where was you supposed? Well, we're starting in LA.
Well, we're starting from here. No, we're starting from here, aren't we?
Yeah, but you've got to get a hot air balloon from Lincoln to LA.
Oh, we just fly the helicopter into the flue flame then. It's not even a helicopter. The balloon into the flue flame. We'll just magically tell you what, it's a short trip. It's 20 minutes on the balloon and then you're across the world because none of this makes any sense. Fucking load of shit. Going on a fucking boat, man.
Right, so on this ultimate holiday,
Sharpie was dead set on setting this whole show around boats, and we've upset him by not.
The problem being,
we've denied his boat.
The problem we have here, right?
Culture.
The problem we have here is if we went with the cruise idea, neither of our twos makes sense. If we don't go with the cruise idea, none of yours makes sense.
Mine makes sense. You don't have to get a boat, but.
What? We're going to get a boat to a boat, though, aren't we? What you're saying is you're going to get a boat from here to the boat to do the cruise ship.
Extra boating.
Are we getting on the boat from going on hot air balloon then, or are we getting this Airbus stagecoach jobber?
The Airbus.
Well, that's what we'll decide. I'm assuming all threes. He hasn't said his yet.
I'm assuming you're.
He has said his. He wants the Airbus.
No, that was mine.
I thought yours was a flue flame from that.
No, his was like a big
we were
private
just
jet.
spitballing idea. Are you here?
He's saying about having like a big Airbus private jet but to yourself.
Yeah,
that's
all right, isn't it?
Right. So we've got Airbus to yourself. So we've got
3.
We've got private jet. What did you say? Hot air balloon.
Yeah, or a boat.
He loves his boat.
I'm going for. Obviously, you'd have to have multiple of them because you wouldn't all fit in one.
Carriers.
I'm going for F-22 Raptor.
A dinosaur?
No. It's a fighter jet and they're fucking sick.
There's one seat in it.
Yeah, but you can have multiple of them and you can fly there like the red arrows, like red one on your left.
I don't think it'd be very comfortable.
It'd be sick, bro.
The Airbus sounds comfy.
Yeah.
The Airbus does sound
ultimate holiday.
That'd be sick. You could do like loop the loop and go faster than the speed of sound.
I'm sure we can get
You could go faster.
You could be just like one of them pirate ships where it goes up and back a little bit.
If a plane goes up and then comes back down again, I'd be like, hang on a minute.
Mate, planes
Something's
can take
going
off
wrong
like
here.
that now. They could probably do all sorts of bits. It's like the fairground of Skeggy.
Weirdly, that was going to be my first destination.
I think the most sensible would be an Airbus A380 if you're.
Well, of course, it's my idea, but like.
I'm going to Google that to make sure.
I mean,
it's
what
right.
are you locking in? Are you locking in your boat? Are you locking in your hot air balloon? I like the idea of a hot air balloon. It could. I mean,
it's more of
a
an
weird one.
activity,
I know what you're saying. It's frustrating because it's like hypothetical planet, but also not.
How hypothetical do you go with?
Yeah. So I mean, you could put something in place that it's like a 20-minute journey to go to that place, but
it's not, is it?
No.
If we go to one, we need to do it so it's like
have some parameters, don't we?
Potentially possible holiday.
Yeah.
I think if you go in the flue flame, mate, you're only going to get third-degree burns.
Yeah, that's where you want to be. Bit of that.
That looks pretty good.
That's the inside of a plane.
So I thought, like, if you're going to do a 9-hour flight, then it's
how much one of them?
What, the plane?
£7.
The plane?
To buy a lot.
Yeah. I imagine you
get day rider.
I think you can use your stagecoach mega rider.
They're only £2 at the moment.
Brenda's one of the Glenda or whatever her name is. She's the air hostess.
Yeah, she does the job.
Yeah.
That's how she broke her wrist. She fell over.
Not as much as you think. An Airbus A380 you can pick up from as little as $445.6 million.
Oh, to buy one?
Yeah. So just buy an A380.
We don't need to buy it. We don't need it once.
No, buy the plane. It's ours now, bitch.
Okay.
Who's flying it? I ain't got enough money left to pay the man to drive it.
No. If you're happy with that one, then
You get your hot
Yeah,
air
I
balloon
like the
pilot's
sound of
the thing is,
It
like
seems
day activity one, you could always float a hot air balloon ride for the day.
Well,
Yeah.
no, you can fly the A380 because you get your hot air balloon pilot's license, and they're basically the same thing.
They're not the same thing. One's a balloon.
Well, no, they'll take the pilot's seat out and put a wicker basket in, and it feel like
Or wicker basket.
You'll feel like a sandwich.
It's a picnic in here, boys.
I don't need food. I am the food.
Exactly.
Wow. So we're going for an Airbus A380.
Yes.
Airbus.
right. Okay, then
A380
right. 4 luxury item / must-have item, kind of one thing you're definitely taking with you, or everybody's going to have.
Can I go first on this one?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to go for a Utopia Project t-shirt available on the TUP store, www.tulpod.co.uk.
TUPod.com. We need to change that URL.
And another add-on item, a waste float, also advertised on sponsors on the Utopia Project.
Yeah.
For the sophisticated gentlemen that don't want to fucking drown.
Yeah.
But actually don't need it now in the
They
sky.
do. They have them under the seat, don't they?
What? With life jackets?
Yeah. If the plane crashes in the sea,
Oh yeah, forgot
you
about
get
that.
on the slide though.
Just jacket on, off you pop.
Yeah.
Makes it softer.
Yeah,
when you
but
die.
the one fatal flaw they've realised is you've got to make sure that you don't pull the cord until you're out of the aircraft, otherwise you can't get out the aircraft because you're stuck.
Too big for the door.
That makes me quite happy though.
Or you
I
fly
wanna
away.
pull it.
Oh no! That's it, I'm dead.
You fly away like a hot air balloon.
So you know when you let a helium balloon up, like inside a car though, and it's just like, oh no, I'm stuck. Oh no.
I like the idea of doing that. Just be like, you're massive.
Yeah, well, it's our private jet. We can just set our own ones off if you want.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
What was the question? Oh yeah, t-shirt.
Okay, you're saying TUP merch then, basically. Yeah.
taking the two.
Cool. Jack?
I said an unlimited, non-repayable credit card.
Oh, that's technically a good shout, but kind of already covered in it.
Basically, money doesn't matter, does it? Really?
No, not to us anyway.
We've got Airbuses, mate. We've got full fleet.
Yeah, we've got all the debt anyway. Might as well just add to it.
Yeah.
But
I see your thought.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You've just got unlimited funds that you ain't got to pay back.
Okay, yeah, cool. Mine was Mad Thick Flame shirts for everyone.
Yes! Fucking Mad Sick Flame shirts!
Shall we make some Mad Sick Flame Utopia
Shall we
Project
do it?
shirts?
Mad Sick Flame
I
Utopia
know
Project
we're again discussing things about the show on the show, but welcome,
You're a producer
you're
as well,
part
you're
of the
in
family.
this,
Comment
yeah.
below. Do you want a Mad Sick TUP flame shirt?
Flame shirt. Nobody does. Nobody.
I do now.
Yeah,
I want one, but no one else is going to buy one.
We'll make some.
My vote goes with flame shirts.
TUP flame
flame
shirts.
shirts.
We'll
Flame
merge
shirts. Yeah.
option 1 and 2.
You happy with that?
Your option is already...
Well, we can't just have everything.
No, because that's not everything.
Not what we need.
If you said we're going to have a complex that was LA, Vegas, and Cyprus all in one, then I would have...
Can we get the logo in flames?
Yeah.
Flame shirt logo.
Do flames everything. Let's set you on fire.
Okay. Yeah, I'll flume my way to the fucking... What is it? Make sure it's green fire.
I think we should sell some invisibility cloaks.
No, you got one here.
And we just send it to everybody in an empty box.
Put one of these screens on you, then you see
Yeah.
me invisible.
Right, that's a luxury item.
Yeah,
Food
drinks.
and drink.
I'm
we kind
going
of said it in
for-
brackets cocktail, didn't we? Yeah.
So
Your party
I'm
cocktail.
going for, because I went with the Cyprus theme,
Yeah.
gyros and tequila sunrise.
Tequila, do you really want to risk what tequila does
I'm
to
on
me?
holiday and I'll be equally drunk, mate. I don't care.
You don't care. Tequila makes Jonesy come out.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
I think if
Yeah.
I'm on holiday and we're in a safe environment, I can, and I'm also
You're never in a safe
and I'm
environment.
also pissed, I can deal with him.
You could become Jaxie.
Exactly.
couldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I get Lieutenant Dan drunk.
What is gyros?
Gyros is basically a
Jumble of meat, I bet.
It's
I
bet
used
it's
to
jumble of
think
meat.
It's
that
basically-
gyros was that thing that goes that way and that way.
It's a gyros.
Yeah.
No, it's a gyro. No, a gyros is
That's how they make it.
Yeah, that's how it's spelled, to be fair.
No, it's essentially like a nice.
Jack doesn't know.
It's like a
tasted soup.
Let me finish. It's like a nice kebab, basically.
Oh, okay.
So
But
if
you
you have
can
a
get it on
normal
chicken or
kebab,
pork.
it's like, this is gross, £5.
No, but it's not like
Normal kebab is gross. Good kebab is gross.
No, but it's not just like greasy and some bloke's like, you want salad? There you go.
Yeah, but it's good when they call you boss.
Yeah, there you go, boss man.
Do you remember when that guy opposite a keto bar?
Oh,
When
Poppins?
Yeah,
You
Poppins.
killed him.
I didn't kill him.
You did.
I didn't kill him.
You
I
killed
asked
him
him
'cause
for
you
a
kept
tray
asking
of
him for
cheese and he
cheese.
shouted at me.
Yeah, and then he
I
died
offered
a
to pay
week
him
later.
£5 and he was like, no, you know how expensive cheese is. It's not £5 for a tray of grated cheese.
Yeah.
And he died.
It's the labour costs. It's £1 for the cheese, but it's £4 worth of labour to grate it.
Yeah.
Innit? He's like, well, there you go. You don't have this again.
Don't give him it in the first place. That's the mad thing, isn't it? He's mad that he's still sold you
Yeah.
it.
I can't afford to keep doing this.
Should have had the gyros.
Yeah. But yeah, gyros is mad things.
Okay, I've never
No,
really
like,
had it.
sometimes it's wrapped in a
Is it
pit.
like
but-
lamb?
No, it's usually pork or chicken.
Okay.
But it's basically like shredded meat kind of thing. It's done on like I think it's done on like a skewer
It's
or
like
a spit or
cereal,
something.
isn't it?
It's
Shredded
essentially
meat.
like, do you know like chicken kebab? It's essentially that, but it's like marinated in certain stuff. But you get like tzatziki with it, chips, pita bread. Oh,
So the chips in the wrap.
Yeah, you can either have it as a wrap or you just have it as just like it's essentially just like a pita with like chips and a fucking pile of meat on it. It's banging.
Okay.
Love gyros.
I mean, again, we have to sidestep any of my fucking weird eating problems.
there's so much
But-
garlic. It's
Yeah,
unreal.
I mean, I'm down for garlic.
yeah.
If I could have maybe a deconstructed gyros and order that, I'd probably be like, yeah, okay, I'll have
Kebab
that.
You just have a bit.
Well, no, but like all of it kind of like,
So you can see what's
like
going
build
on.
your own gyros. shall we
See what's
say.
going
yeah.
on. Like the little Lunchables packs.
Yeah.
For gyros.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a stack of pittas.
Yeah.
Lots of different bits of meat.
You can add
chips
salad
and
if
that,
you want,
just make my
tzatziki if
own.
you want.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, it's fucking. Oh, I love gyros.
Yeah?
And yeah, tequila sunrise because it's refreshing and tequila. So,
Yeah.
Nice.
Jobson.
Oh, well, so obviously, because we're going to the Mexican Riviera.
Well, not actually. He hasn't written that down.
Well, anyway, I'm going to go margarita. The name's so nice, he had it twice. Have the cocktail, have the pizza. Everyone loves a pizza.
Oh,
Everyone
as
loves
in a margarita
marg.
pizza and a margarita cocktail.
Yeah.
Dip the pizza in the cocktail.
Amy's a sucker for a margarita.
Oh, fucking
Margarita.
love a marg, sipping on a little marg. I love
Marg
that.
and Margs.
Yeah, Marg and Margs. Marg City.
Yeah, I mean, famously, with you going
But
to
you could eat-
Mexico, pizza is their dish, isn't it?
Yeah.
We could have a margarita cocktail. We could have a margarita pizza in Marbella.
Mark Bayer, yeah.
No, you can't. No carbs for marbs.
No carbs for margs.
No carbs till margs.
I like that. I think that's probably got my vote over my own, to be fair.
Margs and margs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marg and Margs.
Yeah.
Mine was, because we remembered it on the last special, Hooters boneless chicken wings.
Oh.
Obviously, any flavour you want, just an endless supply throughout the holiday.
Oh, they're good.
Just pick them up when you want.
I like their
no.
nachos as well, man.
And then
Never had
you
the
guys
nachos.
aren't going to vote this, but I put it in anyway. If we're going cocktail, I've got a cocktail version, but I want to take Buckfast or Buckfast and the Furious.
No.
I know you guys don't want it.
What is the
but
cocktail version?
They were Buckfast and the Furious. It's not really a cocktail. It's just a fucking get fucked bomb, basically. So it's
As if Buckfast wasn't bad
it's
enough.
about half a pint of Buckfast, half a pint of Stella together.
That's minging.
Yeah, it is, but it's
Fucking gross.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
could make
It's
something
good,
that gets
though.
you fucked with Buckfast and not be gross.
I
Do
drank-
that then.
I drank
Sharpie's
two-
Buckfast surprise.
I drank
Sharpie's
two
Buckfast
mouthfuls of
surprise.
Buckfast,
Buckfast.
Buckfast.
I drank two mouthfuls of Buckfast and went blind.
That's because you're a pussy.
I legit. I
Pussy-o.
couldn't- I didn't even go blind. I could see. I just couldn't focus on anything because I couldn't control my eyeballs.
being drunk.
Buckfast.
Buckfast, fuckfust.
Art thou taketh sight away, art thou return it, the same as day.
Say that again.
I think I got possessed, I can't remember it.
What?
Buckfast. Art thou take sight away, art thou bring it back, same as day.
Okay.
What the fuck was
That's in the
that?
Bible.
What about Bookfast?
Yeah.
Well, it is made by monks, to be fair, so it
Yeah.
probably is.
It shows you
Brewed
that.
by Benedictine monks.
It shows you the
Buckfast
power.
Abbey.
Nowhere near Scotland.
Yeah.
It shows you the power of Bookfast, but then it also shows you its holy
Do
compassion.
you believe in the power of
Yeah.
Bookfast?
It will give you a sight once again.
Oh, I just thought of something. Ultimate drink. Black Balsam.
It's not a holiday drink, though, is it?
No, but it's good because you get wrecked and it don't hurt the next day.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
What, you don't believe you don't get hangover off it?
No.
I'll get a
properly.
bottle. You don't get a proper hangover because it's all natural shit.
Yeah, but
It's
I've
banging.
Right, well, we will be doing the stream next week. It will have been last week. We'll see if we can get you some
I'll get a bottle. We'll drink it.
for the stream party.
Am I off work that time?
Yep. We're building the new studio afterwards. Oh, we have built the new studio now.
You don't need to drink a lot. Just try a bit.
I'll drink the whole bottle.
Have you ever tried it? Have you ever tried Bookfast? Not fucking hell, Balsam.
Don't think you give me a sip of ones like Ribena.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like alcoholic Ribena slash
yeah.
blackcurrant tunes. Can you remember them? Them like cough sweets.
I think so.
A bit like that, like blackcurrant Cavonia.
Cavonia, cough
Yeah.
medicine with clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some Balsam now.
Right. I'm not going to say balsam for that. I'm
it's
obviously
not-
happy
it's
to
not-
sort
it's
of.
not
I reckon.
I'll alter mine slightly
It's
to say
it's a winter
mine's
drink, innit?
a fancy fruity Bookfast
I reckon
cocktail that
I
Sharpie
could
put
make
together.
you a Bookfast Balsam cocktail. That'd be pretty fucking
I think
Maybe. I think you'd struggle.
Belfast.
Belfast.
I think you'd need to either use Balsam or Bookfast and make a cocktail for each.
I think I could do both. I'm gonna do both.
Right, we'll do both on the stream.
Yeah, I'll shake it up.
Hopefully you've seen the state of this already.
Yeah.
What was yours, Choppy?
Mug.
Mugs and mugs.
Oh,
mate.
mugs.
Mug and mugs.
Obviously, aside from my.
Well, should we
obviously
meet in the
backing
middle?
out.
I would vote.
Meet in the every time.
No, but I would
Jack
vote
loves-
for Hooters wings and Marg's cocktails.
Yeah. He's
you-
scared of Bookfast. Well scared of
I
Bookfast.
don't like Bookfast.
I really want to make a Bookfast cocktail though, and I think I can make a sick Bookfast.
Change your option to Bookfast cocktail, and he's got a
Bookfast cocktail then. I'll take it.
nice fruity one that's not real strong.
Yeah, not like take your fucking head off. Not
Yeah.
just drinking book. You don't need to write it down.
He's
I'll
writing it
down
on his laptop.
So we're doing Sharpie's Bookfast cocktail.
Yeah. Sharpie's Bookfast surprise.
For the live episode, I'm going to make one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
make one.
What do you want to call it?
Bookfast cocktail.
Bookfast.
I think Bookfast and the Furious.
No,
like that.
'cause
It's already there.
that's the Stella. It's
Yeah.
called the Furious because obviously wife beater.
I don't know, Chris Fast. Bookfast.
Should we maybe just
We'll do
Let's not
Sharpie's
think of the names.
I'll just do Sharpie's Bookfast cocktail.
Bonanza.
surprise?
Yeah.
And Hooters wings.
Boneless wings.
Boneless wings.
Yeah.
Bubble boat.
Right,
Bookfast.
day activity 1, Sharpie. What are you going for?
Right, diving.
Out of a
Well,
plane.
like practicing for the football
No,
game.
in the
Into
sea,
a
man.
pool,
I did it
off-
once when
just
I was
off
12.
for the cathedral.
In the water, in the sea. Like
Off of the water.
Yeah.
Like cliff diving? Or...
No, diving.
Oh, is it
Exploration.
like scuba diving?
Yeah, I did it once when I was 12. I did. Like, I remember there's this photo of me when I was in all my gear. I put the suit on back to front, but it didn't matter. It works the same. It still keeps you wet inside and stuff.
Wet inside?
Yeah, it's a wetsuit. It gets you wet inside, warms up the water. Doesn't
We know a bloke who shit himself in a wetsuit.
I've shit myself many times, not in a wetsuit though. I got away
he
with
said
it
it all
that
come out
time.
the back of his neck.
Oh, don't like that. One thing I did like about diving though was the fact because you're well far down and you can see like the top of the water looks like the sky. I remember going along the bottom of the sand and then pretending I was a plane. I took off and then I would just fly up. It's good fun.
I would like proper like scuba diving though.
Yeah,
I'd like to go scuba diving.
it's good.
It
man.
does freak me out a little
Yeah,
bit though.
I'm like-
when we went to Blue Lagoon when we went to Cyprus and I went swimming and I put my goggles on and stuff and I went swimming underneath the water. I can dive quite deep and all that kind of stuff. And I went underwater and I looked and I could see the bottom of this big boat that we'd gone in on, and that freaked me out. More because you can see distance, but obviously it just fades to black, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm good when you can see the edges, and I had to give my head a bit of a wobble because I started panicking and then was like, oh, don't worry about it. But you could see like boats going along, the underside of boats going along the sea, and then like I say, you look along, but obviously you can only see so far before it just gets dark, and that freaked me out because I've seen too many videos. You jump in, it's dark. And
You
then
know
big
what
sharks like, "Rah!"
you would have hated when I went to Egypt. We went scuba diving in this place called the Blue Hole, which
Yeah.
is supposed to be the
Is that
clearest place to dive.
the big fucking.
It's literally,
yeah.
it's that far down. It's black.
Yeah.
So, but obviously, because of the salt and the water, you float. But you stand on the edge of it, and you think if you take a step, you're going to fall down this hole because it's just a black hole.
Yeah.
It's like
mad.
super fucking deep.
That's
Yeah.
great. I was like, what's coming out of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad
That's
lost his
what-
wedding ring down there. People have died down there as well because he can't see nothing, and if they go too far down and the oxygen fucks because it's black.
Yeah.
Can't tell which way's up.
No, literally.
It's fucking weird,
That's
isn't it?
mad.
I mean, that's one of many fucking reasons I'm terrified of the
Sea
fucking
mysteries.
ocean. But I'm like, it's a morbid curiosity because I will fill myself with more horrible facts that make me don't want to go into the sea.
And looking at the
then-
weird shit that comes out of the deep sea.
Yeah, I love going to like the deep, as in the aquarium, and seeing all the weird shit in there. And then I'm like, this is fucking
That's
weird.
all friendly stuff, though, isn't it? It's the
No,
ones
the-
that have got that light bulb on their head. They go,
Oh, the
look, do you want this
anglerfish.
light bulb? And then it's like, no, fucking look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Fucking
my biggest argument with that is like they're like, oh well, it's in the deep sea, it won't come up. I'm like, well, we don't know what's down there, and you've heard of evolution. The one day that I go in the sea, and they come up and they're like, oh, actually, we can come up here. It looks alright, and then they're like, that looks like a tasty chunk.
Also,
I'm fucking eating
hopefully
it.
by that
and
point-
as I always will say, you cannot punch anything in the water.
Yeah, but hopefully by that point it's evoluted legs, so it just walks onto land and you're in the sea then. It goes, I can't go back and they've got fucking sexy legs now, haven't
Like probably
I? I've evoluted too
porn
much,
star
man.
legs.
Yeah.
Evolved. We went through this on another show. It was on the listeners' letters one. I don't know if you was here.
What's
It was
that?
like when they, they evolute into something bigger. And then they're like the devolute. That's like evolve and devolve.
Yeah, devolution.
Devolution.
Yeah.
That's what the strippers want, I think.
On his sexy fish legs.
The gills really freak me out.
Yeah.
What bear girls?
They're just weird. They're just odd. I don't
Breathe out
understand
your
it.
neck, but it's water.
Yeah.
It's all weird. Everything in the sea is weird.
And it's
but
got
I want
like,
to go
and it's
see
got
it.
like lots
It's
of
like
flaps
just like
in
a
it. It's
vent
freaky.
flap, innit? It's
Yeah.
just like a vent that lets it in and out. It's like that big thing on Thingy Toretto's car in Fast and
The
Furious.
air intake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's like family. And that's
It's
That's how
powered by
sharks.
family.
Yeah, that's how sharks get around.
Yeah.
oh lord.
That's how I have to eat family.
Yeah, that's how anything gets around. We eat something. Something's family.
Like an octopus's
Powered
mouth
by
is
family.
weird.
It's a beak.
That's what I mean. That's also freaky. Why has it got a beak if it's underwater? Ain't a bird.
Peck the shit out of people's eyes.
Yeah.
It can be a bird if it wants
Yeah.
to be.
Also,
God.
an octopus can unscrew a jar that it's inside.
What do you mean? What?
So if an octopus is in a jar
Yeah.
and you screwed the lid on, it can open the jar. From
Because
the
it's like it's
inside.
got them suction cups, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I use them in maintenance of the Hilton, where you basically
What, an
got
octopus?
loads of them, mate. We've got loads. It's in the fucking aquarium tank. I saw it once, but I lost it. But no, them suction cups that go on the wall,
Yeah.
and then you take it off. Evidently, it's got natural ones of them to go, and then it just fucking.
Yeah, but
spins
even if
around.
it's like squished up and that.
yeah, because they ain't got bones, has it? It just fits into whatever
Yeah,
it
it's
needs to
fucking
fit.
weird. And they can come on land a bit and be like,
Come on, land a little bit.
You seen that video? You seen that video of an octopus running along the beach?
yeah, fuck that shit.
Freak.
That's
I would
enough.
punt-
I can beat the shit out of that.
If I saw that,
You
I
can't
would
end
punt
up
that
underwater. It's a
fucker.
winner,
I
innit?
would punt that fucker straight in the sea.
Yeah.
Get back where you fucking came from.
Yeah.
Cunt. You stay in your bit. I'll stay in my bit.
So, what's your one, Jack?
I don't know, right? Oh, day activity 1.
Horse riding.
Horse riding.
Horse riding.
Never been
Riding
for me.
horses,
Horseback
cowboy.
riding.
I really want to go horse riding because Amy. I keep telling Amy, right? We used to ride a horse.
Really nice of you to pick your nose on the show.
Yeah, nail it.
I forgot where it was.
We obviously rode our auntie's horse as kids
Yeah.
occasionally. Rode in the loosest of terms. I am convinced I could ride a horse tomorrow.
I'd ride the fuck out of an ass.
Yeah.
Never been for me.
I'm convinced. Amy's like, no, you can't. It's been years. People spend years training. So I'm
Yes.
convinced if you brought me a horse, or not like a wild
If
horse.
you brought me a horse,
if you
right
brought me
there.
an horse now with a saddle on it, I'll get on it and be like, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
I feel
sure
like it
I-
wouldn't
I
happen
am
like
convinced
that.
I could do it. I'm that convinced I would bet money that I could do it.
I know the rough fundamentals of it.
Yeah. I'm not saying I could go and just fly over a load of jumps and
No.
fucking win the fucking ascot.
No.
Like, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I could get on it and confidently ride a horse to Asda.
Mackie's drive
Back in the 1920s.
Yeah, Mackie's ride through.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm convinced I could do it.
Okay.
I think I'll probably do it because I am that convinced I could do it.
Yeah.
Until I get on the horse and the horse goes, nah, mate, get off.
I
sorry.
don't like it because I feel like I've survived a lot of things in my life.
Yes.
A lot of things.
Confirmed.
But it'll be the one thing where I'm like, I go to look at this horse and I'll look around and be like, oh, it's killed him. I feel like it'll be me that get kicked in the face or something like that.
You just have to be
don't
wary
stand
of where you
behind
go.
it.
Don't stand behind it. Don't stand underneath it and play with its ding
Yeah,
dong.
there's a lot of words, Jack, but things don't pan out that way, do they? Everyone has a plan so they get kicked in the face.
I think we should go for a wander at Rednell in the summer and just take them to see a load of horses.
Yeah.
Like I've seen them on the screen.
No, close up. You just go stroke them. They're just
me
big
else.
dogs.
Your
Horses are just
dog's
massive.
like a mini horse. I've
Exactly.
stroked Pyro.
Horses are just dogs, but real close to your face.
Yeah, but Pyro's close enough. He's all right. But horses.
If you get Pyro and do that,
Yeah.
that's a horse.
Innit, when I stroke him on the side, I feel like that'd be like a horse.
Yeah.
Because he's just bigger.
Horses are sick, man.
Fucking love horses.
I mean, either of your two's trump mine anyway, because mine was just like mad sick casinos, like strip clubs and just Vegas-y shit.
That's more of an evening activity, though, isn't it? Unless you're obviously in Vegas.
I've got better things for the evening one. That I
Right.
was told by the missus when I went through it that I'm a loser.
What is it?
This was the woman that when I went through the list with her, she was like, I'd probably go Berlin, and then we could look at the Holocaust Memorial Centre, and then look at the Berlin Wall. And I was like, you're a fucking pleb, mate.
You're a loser, mate.
Oh, mad sick holiday.
Go on a history tour.
Do that during school time, not when you get time off, mate. Let me go tuck shop.
Yeah, let me go tuck shop.
Yeah. I obviously my vote is with horse riding. What was the other ones about? What did you say?
Diving.
Diving.
Putting my fears and shit aside, because I really would love to.
The intrigue. What about diving in? Like, we'll go diving. You go in one of them little submarines.
Oh, the little balls with
Yeah.
the lights
There's
on
one
it.
thing you
like-
can do that I've done is where we took this little boat out when I went on holiday once and we snorkeled off it, but you could dive off of it. It's a tiny little boat, but then if you have kids and stuff or like you don't want to go diving, you sit in the middle of the boat, but then it's all perspex, so you can see everything in
that's
it.
even fucking
Oh, do
worse.
you know-
for my actual fear, but I'm well up for having that as the
Yeah.
activity.
Do you remember
because
that time we got-
I'm kind of doing that thing of like, right, they aren't my issues.
Yeah.
In this,
Yeah.
like,
Do you remember
dream
that time
holiday.
when me, you, and Dad went out on that pedalo and we was looking out about
I
a
didn't.
whole
I
week?
wasn't there.
We was.
I was not there.
You was.
It wasn't. It was our cousin.
Who was it?
I did not come on that holiday with the jellyfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not me. Why would I? I've got a horrible
Right.
fear of the ocean. What makes you think I would have got on a pedalo with you
forgot
and
about that.
pedalled out into the sea
Yeah, thought
with
about
a
that.
slide? And what happened to you there, Jack? Just
Well, we went to go. It was like, oh, it's about good because there was a pedalo with a slide on the
good.
back, so you could slide down the slide into the sea. And was like, oh,
sick.
We're gonna do that this
I
week.
can tell.
And we paid money to rent the pedalo. We pedalled out. We was like, this could be fucking sick, man. Pedalled out into the sea. Got up, stood on the top of the slide, and Dad, I was like, "You go in here, Dad?" Dad was like, "Yeah, sound, mate. Yeah." I was like, "There's jellyfish there." Because obviously I was high up, you can see what's in the water. And I was like, "There's jellyfish there." And Dad was like, "Oh, there is." I was be careful then, because there might be some jellyfish about. And I looked, and I was like, "There's jellyfish there."
The jellyfish swarm.
there? A
Yeah.
big fucking jellyfish.
it was like national jellyfish fucking season.
Yeah.
and they're all coming to
Fucking
eat
season,
it.
was it? That's
We
a
looked,
great
and we was
They're all
focus.
fucking each other.
We looked and there was like jellyfish there, jellyfish there, jellyfish there, jellyfish there. There is thousands of jellyfish as far as the eye can see. There is jellyfish.
So if you
And we
jump in that,
we was
you're dead as fuck.
Yeah, we was like, don't go in there, mate. You're asking for trouble. So we was like, we're gonna have to leave it. We'll have a pedal about. We'll go back. Went back and found. Dad looked at the paper, didn't he? Like the next day, and apparently it was like this massive mass influx of jellyfish had come that week, and they'd basically just turned up, started mating, and then there's thousands of them, and they'd all
Thing is,
fucked off.
Jellyfish fucking week.
Gee, that's standard, isn't
The
it?
thing is, right, Jack says about like I'm ridiculous. Every story he has told me about him being in the sea, his experiences have been horrible.
Mine have been really
We went
good.
in Blue Lagoon and Liam almost died. That
Yeah.
was fun. I had to save him from
What
drowning.
about you crying out to go on the speedboat, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I
Terrified
cried
of your
on the
life?
speedboat.
Yeah,
admittedly,
why would I sign up for this?
the speedboat was just as bad as the banana boat. All of it was terrible.
I used to
He's
go.
like, why is going to the sea?
Honestly, I don't know
give it
why
a
your
go.
experience
Try
has been
again.
so bad though. I've had good luck with my experience with the sea. My favourite thing to do as a kid was when we go to the beach, I used to sit there, I used to shout at waves to become bigger. So then they'd come and smash me out like,
It's so you.
I just loved it.
Get big, you bastard!
Yeah.
And then
Oh, you got?
Yeah, literally.
He's fucking done it again!
You fucking wet bastard! No, I used to do that, and then used to like all massive waves used to come over and just get smashed up by them like that, and you see
That
them
sounds
coming,
really fun.
and it was well
Do you know
exciting.
what my best time ever
okay,
was? Me and Dad went to Mog's Eye once years and years ago, and it was just after a heat wave, and we went in Mog's Eye in the sea, and it was fucking boiling, and it was like the sea.
his skin came off.
No, but the
Started
sea
again.
was really warm. It was like getting in a bath. It was fucking sick. It was in the sea, and it was one of them ones where it was you could go out as far as you wanted. It was still only like this deep, so you could just be like really far away, like hello.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but then we got out to the point where it got a bit deeper and we was like just about swimming, but it kept coming in with these waves, but there was like massive waves, but they weren't breaking, they were just like huge ripples.
Do they break further down?
They'd break further down, but obviously where we got to, it was just massive ripples. So like you go up, but it just obviously just lift you up and then drop you down again, and everyone was just like, "Hey, this is funny!"
I loved the point when they broke and they were massive and it would just fucking smash in the face. And
Sound like it's getting beat
take
up.
off like that, and I was like, "Whoa, man, that's fucking sick."
So we're going diving.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we dive in,
Yeah.
let's take diving. Well, scuba diving, not just diving like off a bridge.
Yeah. Right, so we got day activity number 2. My one, obviously on the Vegas thing, was a Grand Canyon helicopter tour.
Oh, sick!
So you're going a mad sick fucking helicopter.
Tours. Actually, I
It's
want to
not a tour. You go in a helicopter and you
Yeah.
go through all the fucking
I hear the
canyon
word
and that.
tour and I'm like, school.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, and here you'll see this rock formation and blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, you're going in a fucking sick helicopter through all the cliffs.
You get to have a
and
go
that.
on the helicopter.
Well, we can do. Fuck them.
Yeah.
So you stay here, mate. We'll take you.
We'll have a go
Yeah.
on this. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I'd looked at doing flying lessons a while ago.
Yeah.
I'd do go do flying lessons.
Expensive, innit?
Not too bad. Just do Cessna ones, but there's a weight limit. I'm
Cessna.
too fat.
Oh, okay. So what's yours, Sharpie?
I've got 2. I prefer my first one, but the second one is also an option. I'll say the second one first, which was banana boat.
No.
I like them.
He's
Zero, no
I,
chance.
I didn't go on it
I'll admittedly.
because I knew what experience he'd have, and he found it fucking horrifying.
I went on
So,
as a
no.
kid.
Don't get me wrong. I would give it a go again now, but not as a 10-year-old.
I went on one as a kid called the Flying Fish, and me and my dad didn't know why it was called that. It's because it takes off like a parasail. So you're on this thing, and it's like banana boat thing. It was like 3, and it was on this like
It's like a big wing, isn't
sheet thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it just literally was going like that, and then it starts fucking taking off like that. That was fucking well scary. It was
Yeah.
good though. But actually, I would.
Which
rather-
one was it?
Well, it was good.
That was
actually.
well scary and good.
A bit like when the waves nearly drowned me, but I didn't. So I was like,
I got waterboarded by the sea.
nothing can stop me, mate. Other than an os. But the one that I love doing on holiday, it's my favourite thing, is beach volleyball, mate. I fucking love a game of beach volleyball.
I do like me a bit
I
of
like
beach
beaches just in general.
It's different to normal
they're
volleyball as
all
well. Beach volleyball's
What
way
annoys
better.
me is going in the sea and then coming out on the sand, and then you get sand stuck to everything. It's
Beach
like
volleyball's
glue.
nothing to do with
Right.
the sea, though.
I can't take it back about the beach volleyball because I wouldn't want to play it on a beach. I would want to play it on like a sand court, if you know what I mean. Like when they have the
that's what I'm on
Olympics
about.
sort of
Like,
thing.
yeah.
I wouldn't want to go on because I fucking hate
But
the
they're
beach
usually on the
for
beach.
the same reason.
They're
as
on the
sea.
beach because it's sand.
Yeah.
Sand court
Yeah.
is good, and it's good when you play like, you know, they have like, they tend to get like the kids club, so all the kids to play, and then being on the other team, you always
You're just
win.
beating them kids out.
The amount of times that I got my serve that good, and I would serve it, and it'd just fly over the net, and then some little fucker would fall over and not get it, and it's my serve again. Fuck you, my serve again. Fuck you. This game's fucking sick, mate. And I loved winning all the time.
So sharp, he's not actually bothered about the beach volleyball.
He just likes
wants to
beating
beat
kids.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, beach volleyball though, because it's a bit like big slap ball.
Yeah.
What I was talking about, because it's the same sort of serve. Yeah. And you slap it. It's fucking great, and you
Yeah,
jump and dive.
I like a bit of
Yeah.
volleyball.
Yeah, big fan.
Mine is kayaking, another sea-related one. Or you could do it in a
what, a
lake.
river?
You could do it in a lake
Yeah.
or a river, yeah.
I'm
river
gonna
rafting.
lock in the volleyball or the helicopter.
I think my vote is with helicopter,
Yeah,
I'd have to
thinking
say.
about it, yeah. Out of all the 3, I think I'd rather go in helicopter.
Helicopter's sick.
At least you'd win a game against the kids.
There's no game you need to win on the helicopter.
We'll
You
go on
can
the
fly a
helicopter.
fucking helicopter.
I'd have a go flying the helicopter. Okay, we get a helicopter, but I'm in
Why
charge.
don't we make a Grand Canyon 2 helicopter?
If we go
Helicopter
that was-
volleyball.
That was a bad rule. Did you hear that?
What?
He said we can go on the helicopter as long as I'm in charge of it.
Oh no, you have your own one. Me and Jack will go on the other.
Yeah.
No, it's all the same
All
one.
or nothing.
Yeah, no.
You can have up to
First
6
person to do a
people,
loop the
maybe
loop
more.
helicopter.
Yeah. Saying that, it's
what
Utopia.
we
We
don't-
can't die anyway, so yeah, fuck it. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Well,
Yeah.
it's locking in helicopter, then, yeah.
Yeah, helicopter.
Does it have to be? It's just a helicopter flight.
Well, kind of, it was Grand Canyon.
We are going to Vegas, so yeah,
Yeah,
we can do
yeah.
Grand Canyon.
8 evening activity.
Oh, can I go for this?
Yeah, go on then, mate.
So, like, it was like based on a cruise ship one, but they still do these at like all-inclusive resorts and stuff. I didn't know what it was called, but it's one of them shows where you don't know what's going on, but there's loads going on. You know, there's just like there's some like
flamenco dancing.
yeah, and then
like-
some bloke comes out, he's got a violin, and then there's some kids come out with the castanets and go, ole! And then everyone claps, and then you get a free drink at the bar. And then like there's just bits
It's like a
going on.
cabaret show.
Yeah, and then some kids
Variety
kids
show.
come
Royal
show you the
variety,
shit
yeah.
picture, and they pretend to be really good, and they're
Yeah.
not. But then someone else
And do
comes
the
on.
kids disco.
Yeah.
Mini disco.
Yeah.
Follow the
Again, something I always won as a 26-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack, what's yours?
Mine is a poker night with whiskey and cigars.
Okay.
I like that.
I mean, you pooed my going to the casino that you could do in the day.
It was just a poker night.
Okay.
I think just
Yeah.
chill.
I'm
Hookers wandering around.
yeah.
Just if you want.
You want to take your missus with you?
Yeah. She can walk around as well.
Yeah. She is one.
Yeah, it's Utopia. Do what you want. I don't care.
I'm hoping that this isn't as losery as I think. And
It's not RuneScape, is
no,
it?
no, we're all gonna play RuneScape, please. Mine's a fucking Penn and Teller magic show because they do residency at Vegas.
Oh yeah.
They're like the world's most
one,
famous.
Do they do that show? Is it Penn and Teller that do
Yeah,
this?
they do, yeah.
Yeah,
that's why the show is called
Was he in
Penn
that
and
film?
Teller.
Yeah. No, the one where the magicians come on and then
Yeah,
they've got.
they
Penn
get
and
it.
Teller Full Us.
I need to have a watch of that. I haven't watched it yet.
And Teller never speaks.
Never.
Never
Teller
told.
never told.
No, he doesn't. Penn does all the talking,
Yeah.
but I really love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them.
You don't want to hold their hand.
I love
Yeah.
them. I could go for that. What are you thinking?
Can we have that as part of the show?
That'd be
where
part of the variety show.
part of the show where you don't know what's going on, but
We
there's
could
loads
say
going on.
a variety show where you don't know whether there's going on, but there's loads going on, headlined by Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
That is sick. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's sick. And if you want, Jack, since we're amalgamating, even though some people aren't going to, while we watch it, we can all sit and have a little game of poker and smoke cigars and whiskey.
Yeah?
Nice.
Smoke whiskey and drink cigars.
Yeah. Oh, no, I've ate a fag before. I don't know.
Don't know.
Would
Right
not
then.
2 out of 10 would not recommend.
One good for your dog, was
Holiday soundtrack. You go first, Shelby.
it? I have got Melancholy Hill by Gorillaz. It's like, up on Melancholy Hill, there's a plastic tree. Come on a cruise with me. But we're not going on a cruise now, but that's what I did
we can
anyway.
Get him to make a new dub plate that says holiday.
Up on Melancholy Hill, you got a holiday with me.
Yeah.
Do you wanna come with me? You can have a good time
On the holiday.
on the holiday with me.
You can go next because I'm about to smash it out of the park.
Mine was purely because it's been one of our soundtracks for our time anyway. Fontaine's DC, Boys of a Better Land. That was
tune.
it. I struggle with this one.
That is
Because
a
I
tune.
kind of like,
Oh, I vaguely remember.
whether you're a porn star, superstar, get yourself a good car, get out of here.
That's true.
They are both good tunes. I'll tell you what they are not, though.
What?
All Star by Smash Mouth.
No.
No.
Not having that. I'm not having
Hey
that.
now. It's the Shrek theme tune.
Yeah, I hate Shrek, man.
You
You hate Shrek.
I do not like the film.
No.
what?
You've not watched Shrek in your head.
Right, it's not because like people don't like Shrek because it's trendy. People like Shrek because it's fucking sick.
No, it's not that good.
Shrek,
Who's
the
this
first
fucking Joker?
specifically.
He's changed, mate. Ever
No,
since he
I've
started
always been
tucking
the
his
same.
shirt in.
I've
Yeah.
always been the same.
You actually don't like Shrek.
No, I watched it a little while back.
Do you know what? I'll tell you what
I
you can
watched
do.
it again.
Get out of my swamp.
No. But no, I'm not a fan.
Oh,
Project.
hold on, I didn't mean to press that button. I pressed the wrong one.
But no, I watched it a little while back thinking, I'll watch Shrek again, because obviously it's big on the memes and stuff. I was like, yeah, I'll give it a watch. I was like, I'm not really enjoying this. Didn't think it was that good.
That is a nice boulder.
Yeah, okay. Not keen.
The trouble is with Sharpie is he's like, I've decided things aren't funny, and that's the rule.
Yeah.
No, it's not that, it's just 'cause I didn't laugh at it. So then it's, yeah, of course I decide things are not funny, because if I decide it's not funny, it's because I don't find it funny.
You've not watched Shrek in your head before?
I've seen a few scenes,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's not for me.
Not a fan of Mongo?
I want to go for.
Not the gumdrop buttons!
There's a few bits here, I like that scene, but the whole film, I don't
Yeah, but that's
enjoy
like-
the whole film.
Yeah, but like the scenes make the film. So if you like individual scenes,
I like a couple of scenes, I won't
Yeah.
watch the whole film though.
Oh, that's disgusting, man.
Yeah.
I want to go Smash Mouth. This is Wind Up Sharpie.
Yeah.
No, because I will
How about
sing.
it? Smash Mouth.
Okay, we'll do that, and I'm going to sing, hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, yeah, because all that glitters is gone, and then I'll just sing that line over and over till you cry.
Okay.
Until you cry.
Yeah, but there's no difference if you're singing Up on Melancholy Hill over and over again.
No,
is
just
it?
really aggressively in your face.
Well, that's just being grumpy for the sake of being grumpy.
That's
isn't
being
it?
grumpy, putting that down for
But
the
also,
sake of being
yeah,
grumpy,
but
isn't
that's
it?
just a song, though, isn't it?
I'm not saying as in like it has to. I'm saying like
It's not going, this
like
is
theme
Shrek,
tune.
this is Shrek,
If
is
they
it?
do a video of the holiday, that's the sound bed.
Shrek is a load of crap.
But it's not Shrek, though. It's
Just Shrek theme tune.
Well, we can have it, but Shrek's not coming anywhere near this holiday. He's not allowed.
Yeah.
He's on the guest list.
No,
You
he's
said
not.
if any celebrities turn up.
He's in the
Yeah,
middle
on
of the Penn and Teller
celebrity
show.
boat. No, he's not.
He's the compere of the Penn and Teller show.
He's not. He's
Yeah.
not
Donkey.
there.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Penn and Teller, the magic trick of Penn and Teller, their grand finale is going to be they're going to pull their own skin off, and it's actually Shrek and Donkey.
I wouldn't mind seeing the donkey if it was a real one. I'd pet it, but I wouldn't like to see a big, real-life green man. If I'm
An
honest.
ogre.
Well, you always stay at Jackson.
A big real life green man. Ogre is what it is.
Yeah, no, a real-life
Talk
green
about
man.
Shrek with the right pronouns. He's an ogre.
Fuck Shrek, donkey can come in.
He's got layers.
Right. So what is number 10 souvenir?
Souvenir. What you got, Sharpie?
I did put a jar of dirt, sand from like each beach, and then it's in a jar.
I got a jar of dirt.
Yeah.
Like that, but I'd like to lay it with different. So this beach is this sand, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then probably go to the souvenir shop and get like a watch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them totally legit Rolexes.
Yeah.
For 20
Genuine
euros.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you got?
Whatever the legal amount of 50-gram patches of unbelief.
I'm on board with that.
I've got what I
Or
think,
as many as you can get away with
yeah.
without getting it seized.
I've got what I think you'll think is a great pull.
Yeah.
And it can actually incorporate yours, right? My souvenir is a sand in a bottle bloke.
Oh!
Can you remember sand in a bottle
Sand in
bloke?
a bottle bloke. Do you know what? I've still got a sand in a bottle bloke. He's in Mum's loft. He's
Yeah.
a green army man. He's got a gun and
is a sand
what?
in a
I don't know.
bottle
It's
bloke?
like it's got flat cleaner arms and a helmet.
Yeah,
on.
it's like James A. Caster's pictures you put your head in. I don't think they've got a name. It's like a
sand
Coke bottle
that's been
that
melted.
you filled up with coloured sand at this thing.
Yeah.
Then you put googly eyes on it and it had all the attachments and stuff.
That's what's come up. For me.
Oh, just a bloke.
The guy
buried.
trying to eat a bottle is buried in sand. It's just
So basically, yeah, it's a bottle with a face on, and you like add all different accessories. So, like Jack did
Is it
one,
like a Mr. Potato Head but for a beach?
kind of. It's really hard to explain. I'll have to try and like put a photo in, and I'll put the photo that you just googled in. Yeah, it's like a bottle, and you went through this station. It had all different colour sand. You filled it all up with this little funnel, and then you paid extra for like little hats for it, and pipe cleaner arms and stuff. And you're like, "What's this?" Like, it's just some sand in a bottle, bloke.
I'll go get mine from Mum's and I'll bring it onto the show next week.
It was a proper like
It
Ingemel's
sounds
Market
like a
thing.
proper cop out of like just get a load of shit.
It was a way
put
to get-
some eyes on it, and it's shit, man.
Yeah, Yeah, it was basically a way for to con people out their money because the kids would go, "Oh, that was really cool," and they'd be like, "Yeah, just the bottle is like £10," and then they'd say, "Right, well, if you want,
but you can have as much sand as you want."
Yeah, as much sand as you want. Fill it up with all
You can have a deconstructed corpse for a tenner. It's got no eyes and it fucking died horrible death. But you can have its body.
If you want the eyes, it's an extra £2. If you want a hat, it's like £1. And then in the end, all the kids are obviously going, "Oh, that's really cool, I want that." And before you know it, the parents
5 minutes.
parents have paid like £50 for this sand in a bottle bloke.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know what to talk. Them.
I'm going to bring that one next week. That's sick.
I'll tell you what, it comes with a free fag.
Yeah.
You can have that.
Yeah.
It's a cheap fag.
What about a sand bottle guy, but you fill it up with baccy?
I kind of assumed
Backy bottle man.
Backy bottle man.
I kind of assumed that the duty-free backy was a standard.
Yeah,
I never thought that.
I was going to say either a massive Toblerone, or a big bottle, because everything's like massive in it when you get a duty free. Like we've got you 9 litres of JD. Like you're going to carry
squeezy tongue.
Yeah, like, just put it in your bag. Take that as you carry on. Either that or a massive bottle of Ouzo.
No, why don't you just go and Sambuca if you're going to go? I'm a big licorice fan. I like aniseed, but if you're going to have
you tried to convince yourself you was that much of a licorice fan, you chewed a root for a week.
Yeah, it was alright for a bit, but I prefer Sambuca to Ouzo. Ouzo seems like the shit version of Sambuca. I mean, I know Sambuca's not great anyway, but actually absinthe's my jam. Aniseed in that, I like absinthe.
Yeah.
That's nothing to do with it.
So what have we got? So what did you say your souvenir was?
Jar of dirt. I didn't really want that, so I don't know. So
A jar of dirt. The Sandman is essentially a jar of dirt.
That's what I said. It's like incorporate
I think
Sharpie.
Backy Bottle Man.
Backy bottle man.
Yeah.
Because then we can smoke a fag and then eventually...
We're going to get the
duty free is part of it, I suppose, isn't it? I would
get that anyway.
I would go for Sandman, I think.
Sand in a bottle, man.
As long as
it's a
the
souvenir. You bring fags back.
Yeah, they're standard.
That's
You and the heroin in your arsehole.
That's coming anyway.
You bring in that.
A little chance of smack is coming back regardless.
That's the standard. Shoes full of cocaine.
Yeah.
That's
why you run so fast.
Sex trafficking child. That's what you want.
Yeah, you got to make money somehow, haven't you?
Yeah.
Sand bottle man.
Sand bottle man.
Stand in a bottle bloke.
Stand in a bottle bloke.
What did you get that represents LA? Stand in a bottle bloke.
Yeah, we could get a little LA Dodgers hat on him.
Yeah, get that, and then get some
Mine's ready for Russia invading.
Get some of the sand from like the Nevada desert. That's in Las Vegas and stuff, and then it could be the sand from
where you've been.
All the places we've been.
Yeah,
that makes sense. And then you got something that'll sit on your shelf and do nothing.
One ultimate holiday.
It's a bunch of pieces of shit.
We've got one ultimate holiday.
Yeah, right. Should we go through it?
Let's go through it.
Let me get the soundboard up. So yeah, we got in one. We have.
Where we're going, it is the destination. It's a multi-stop, whistle-stop tour of LA, Vegas, and Cyprus.
Number 2, travel chums.
Us 3.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man.
Number 3, transport.
An Airbus A380 private, just us.
Nice.
A luxury item that we're all taking.
Featuring staff.
To help.
Say again, sorry. Number 4
is a luxury item.
Yeah, we've got TUP flame shirts.
Nice. They're coming out.
Flame shirts. Number 5
is your food and drink for the holiday.
It is Sharpie's Buckfast cocktail featuring Hooters boneless wings, all you can eat.
That's sick.
Yeah, man. Number 6 is day activity 1.
We've got scuba diving. You're going to dive into some holes and get all wet.
Okay, baby. Day activity 2.
We're going to go the opposite of scuba diving, and we're flying a helicopter.
They go down and up. Fucking hell, both of them.
Yeah.
We could dive out of the helicopter and go scuba diving.
We're going the 2 furthest distances away from the Earth that you can
Go
get.
the 2 furthest distances away from the place that we wanted to go. We've got to get away from there. What we got?
Swim down as far as you can go. Go get higher.
In 8, we have the evening activity.
It's a variety show where there's a lot going on, but you don't really know what's going on, but loads of stuff's going on with with a featuring Penn and Teller while we're drinking whiskey and smoking cigars.
That sounds very nice. Shrek's
And then
right
number
there.
9, holiday soundtrack.
All Star by Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
Shrek can
Smash
fuck
Mouth
off,
by
man.
All Star.
Yeah.
Number 10, souvenirs.
Souvenir that you're bringing back to all of your lovely little friends is Sand in a Bottle Bloke.
What a
Can
fucking
you get a photo of
holiday.
him coming in?
Yeah, I will. I
Yeah.
will.
Please welcome Sand in a Bottle Bloke. I'm going to go get... I want to go now, but I'm not going to be able to
Tell
do
you what
that.
you can do.
I'm
You
going
can
to go...
get a photo of Sand in the Bottle Bloke, and I'll pop over here, and you can.
You can sit on your plinth
For a
for
little bit.
5
There you
minutes.
go.
There he is.
Welcome Sand in a Bottle Bloke.
Hello.
This is where we don't edit it in, innit?
I'm actually
Yeah.
behind the hut. I'm not in it. I'm just both windows are
Creeping,
open.
there's a leg in there, naked. Right, should we go over to the end of the show?
Yeah. Yeah, Roy. Oh, I've not recorded any of that.
Oh no, oh dear.
You're checking now, ain't you?
Yeah, it panics me. Right, it's been a long one.
Very long
How
one.
long we
Long
doing?
one. This section's been an hour and 10.
So 4.
We've done like
So
2
about
hours.
2 hours-ish, I think.
Yeah, it's all right. Standard
Yeah.
shit.
If you're still here, well done.
Thanks.
Yeah. You enjoyed yourself?
Yeah. Ready for bed, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit tired now. I mean, it's
Right,
tired to start with, to be fair.
Yeah, pussy hole.
Yeah. Like that's like not something you are. You're trying not to yawn literally now. Aren't you?
No.
Why am I frothing at the mouth? Yeah, Sharpie.
Yeah, I've had a really good time. Got a mad sick holiday. We'll probably try to do that sometime.
I think I'm gonna go next week.
Are you going to go next week?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if you lot all buy them shirts, we'll do that holiday and film it for you. And one of you can come along. Providing you buy enough shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about 6 will do.
One of you only needs to buy like 20,000 shirts, and I'll be pretty happy.
No, we buy one shirt because they're retailing at £9,000.
Yeah. And they're actually £25, so, get on that.
The actual t-shirts that are available, the Mad Sick Flame shirts are going to be £500,000.
Yeah.
£500,000.
Yeah.
Embroidered actual flames. It's going to
Yeah.
be fucking burning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. I enjoyed that holiday.
Yeah.
It was a good little break. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and all that jazz.
Would anybody be interested in this? Hear me out on this.
Yeah.
Some signed merch.
I think so.
Well, it's not about doing a poster
when we
or
make
something.
it massive,
Yeah.
they've got it from when we were small.
Yeah.
I said this the other day. I said to you,
Yeah.
didn't I? Like, maybe one of our
Maybe on our Patreon or
subscriptions,
whatever.
Yeah, we
or-
could give away some signed stuff.
top dollar. We'll get like a nice poster. Do it signed. I'll lick it or whatever you want.
I tell you what, we're going to do a signed piece of merch for our potential Patreon that was coming up. Do you actually want our faces on it or not? Because we'll
Probs not.
No, yes, I want that now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, any final thoughts, Jack?
No.
I've used a lot of thoughts. Some will come at a point.
Okay. Final words.
I once played the back half of a pantomime wasp.
They didn't.
That was loads
No,
of
I
words.
thought it was the bee's knees.
Dickhead. Sharpie. Final word.
I did run in tents, but it was past tense.
What?
What's that, Joe?
You can't run in a campsite, you can only run because it's past tense.
I can't run in a campsite. I can only run because of the tents.
Yeah. Neither of you have said final words, have you? Quaalude.
Quaalude.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with... Tomb.
Okay. All right.
If tomb is
that'll
pronounced
do.
tomb, why is
Quaaludes.
bomb not pronounced boom?
I don't know. It sounds right as well. 'Cause that's what it does. Yeah, goodbye. I'm tired. All right. Yeah, I've been Chunky T. Thank you very much for coming along.
I've been Jack Magic. We'll see you on the flip side.
I'm Permanent Sharpie, permanent as always. I'll see you later. Do the subscriptions. Get on that, boy.
Love
This
you,
is the
bye.
Utopia Project. Goodbye.
See you later.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great. Just as long as we've already let it through our gates. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little.